Yeah. Alright guys, this is the Pranos Hologlass display system. You can order it. On this live stream you guys are going to see, you can use this app here. Oops, let me see. You guys are getting a real behind the scenes look. Alright. So let's get started, guys. Let's get started. This is a TikTok stream, by the way. You guys are just going to see it. You guys are just getting to see a behind the scenes look. I'm going to turn it on. All right, you guys are getting them behind the scenes right now. Just bear with me. You can find the product on the website. TikTok is really, it's crazy on TikTok. What you guys are gonna see is a very, very fast-paced stream. We're gonna start multi-streams too, so we're gonna be live streaming on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. So TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Kick. And we're gonna multi-stream. Right now we're just doing YouTube and TikTok. This is our first TikTok live stream. When we're on TikTok, we do around 500. We're about to go on live on TikTok. You guys are gonna get behind the scenes of a TikTok live stream, but this is the Pranos Hologlass system. You can order it through their website, pranos.ai. You can get it for the back windshield or the rear side window. Of course, I'm about to start the TikTok live stream, and you guys are gonna see how fast-paced it is. It's crazy, because people just go wild on it. So this will be kind of behind the scenes. This is the official Pranos account too, here on YouTube. Link in bio if you're interested in ordering it. This is a live look. We're also gonna show everyone the inside and things like that. A quick demo for you guys that are on YouTube. Pranos Hologlass system, compatible with all sedans and SUVs. It comes with a custom screen to match your window pattern, regardless of what sedan or SUV you have. You can mount it yourself. It comes with a rear projection system, a mounting system, inverter, power inverter. And you guys will see when we get to 10,000 likes on TikTok, we'll show, and I'll bring both cameras so you guys can see the inside. The installation is super easy. Anyone can install. All right, guys, cool. Just tune in. We're about to start the TikTok live stream. Link in bio, guys. This is the Pranos Hologlass display system. Of course, it's on TikTok Shop, but it's also on pranos.ai. You can order it there. You can project and broadcast any message you like. If you want to promote your business, promote music, things like that. Right now we have hip hop videos, but you can play all kinds of things with this. All right, so stay tuned. All right. I'm ready to go live on TikTok. So you guys will I'm gonna have both running at the same time, but I'm gonna primarily be reading the chat on TikTok. And then, so don't feel like I'm ignoring you. Most questions can be answered on the Pranos website. Pranos is the official company page. This is a behind the scenes stream, guys. You guys are getting the whole behind the scenes right now. It's kind of funny. But yeah, bear with me. Let's get started. All right. By the way, you can buy this back windshield. It is like $400. Rear side window. If you have a sedan, you're gonna want to do a rear side window. If you have an SUV, you can do back windshield. All right. Oops, I think I said this. By the way, I'm just getting my TikTok live stream started. We do around 500 concurrent viewers on TikTok. Throughout a span of 2 hours, we'll do like 1 million For You page impressions and our TikTok live streams do really well. This is our first YouTube live stream. So bear with me, but you know, you guys can, you know, wanted to kind of show you guys. We're gonna start doing it on Twitch as well. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, we are live here on TikTok. This is the Pranos Hologlass display system. You can convert your car windows into a full HD screen, guys. By the way, if you guys are just joining, tap the screen. Our goal is 5,000 taps. When we get to 5,000 taps, we will show you guys the inside and how easy it is to install this system. All right, guys? Full HD system that allows you to broadcast content on the go, super easy, and compatible with all sedans and SUVs. I'm going to give you guys a look here. We just joined 10 seconds ago, guys. Let's get this live stream about a minute to let everyone join. That's the back windshield, and that's the rear side display system. All right, guys. You guys can see the music, that music, or hear the music rather than music, audio coming from the Bluetooth speakers. So you can actually pair it to your Bluetooth speakers, guys. I'm going to go ahead and, hopefully you guys can hear me better now. Can you guys hear me better now? Alright, this is the Pranos Hologlass display system. You can convert all your back windows into a full HD screen, guys. Right now we're doing 2 live streams. We're doing a YouTube live stream as well, and Twitch. We're both live streaming today, but also, keep in mind, guys, you can go to the rear side window, you get a full control over your broadcast system. You can broadcast content on the go, guys. That's the cool thing about it. So if you're just joining the live stream, tap the screen, guys. Tap, 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 tap. When we get to 5,000 taps, I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to install this thing. Everything that it comes with a custom screen, so you can, when you're driving around town, you want to push content. It's great for pushing content on the go. Compatible with all sedans and SUVs. So think about your SUV or sedan. It converts the entire back windshield into a full HD screen, guys. Alright? That's the cool thing about this thing. Your entire window. Easy to install. We just started this live about a minute ago, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pin the product. It should have been pinned already. I'm going to go ahead and pin it now. Alright, so great for broadcasting track content. Right now, obviously, we're putting some videos, but you can use it for all kinds of different things. Pranos Hologlass system is a state-of-the-art broadcasting system. It's your own personal billboard to broadcast content on the go. Alright, guys? By the way, we're multi-streaming right now. We're doing behind-the-scenes streaming as well. By the way, tap the screen, guys. We get to 5,000 taps. We'll show you guys the inside and we'll walk you guys through the entire process. Alright, guys. Let's see. But yeah, you know, feel free to put your car make model in the chat and I'll let you know if it's compatible. It's, you know, let's say you have a Ford Fusion, a Ford F-150, a Dodge Durango, Mustang. Put it in the chat and I'll let you know if it's compatible with your specific vehicle. Also, if you have any other questions about installation, regulatory compliance, things of that nature, I will let you know and address it here in the chat. Right now we're live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Obviously for different screens, there's different cameras on right now. Just so you guys know, we are live streaming today. By the way, guys, don't forget to keep tapping the screen, guys. Keep tapping the screen. Hopefully you guys can see my video. Hopefully it's not lagging too badly here. We got 230 concurrent viewers right now here on TikTok. Alright, great. We can get started. Put your car make and model in the chat, guys. By the way, keep tapping the screen. Every single tap counts. Let's get to 5,000 taps. When we get to 5,000 taps, I will show you guys how easy it is for this to install. You don't have to have any car experience at all to get this installed. Everything you need comes in this kit. Comes with a projection system, a mount, inverter, power adapter, HDMI adapter, and of course, the custom screen that perfectly matches your window pattern. That's what allows it to fully convert your back windows into a full HD screen, right? So if you have an SUV, you can do the back windshield. If you have a sedan, you can do the rear side door version, guys. Keep tapping, guys. We're 500 taps. Just keep tapping. If you guys want to sit inside, 5,000 taps should be easy. Also, the taps help us out a lot. So if you're a supporter, just joined us, keep tapping the screen, guys. Keep tapping the screen. So this is a broadcast system for consumer views. You have full control over the broadcast, guys. All right. This is the Pranos app. This This is what controls the broadcast. You can also use an HDMI adapter for free, guys. Put in the chat your car, make, model, and year. Let's say you have a Ford F-150, you have a Tesla Model 3. Both of those are compatible. But I can go ahead and confirm for you in the chat. So don't be shy, put it in the chat. Car, make, model, and year. Let's say you have a Durango, Tahoe, Honda Accord, whatever it is. Put it in the chat, and I will make sure I get to every single person, guys. That's a promise. I get to everyone's comment. Even if there's a backlog, we get to every single person, right, guys? Here we have the back windshield version. Let's say you want to promote your business, right? So right now we're playing hip hop. But let's say you want to promote your business, put a QR code in the corner. Let's say you want to share something that's important to you. You're now reaching an audience that has been completely untapped, and only advertisers have been able to really tap that audience, right? Through billboards and all these other publishing platforms that cater to advertisers. It is your personal billboard to share the content that's important to you and you care about. That's what the Pranos Hologlass allows you to do. You can install this yourself in 20 minutes. It's on the custom screen for your car, make, and model. If you have a BMW, whatever it is, put it in the chat, guys. Your car, make, model, and year. If you guys have any questions about regulatory compliance, anything of that nature, or if you guys have any song requests, put it in the chat. Also, this system. Alright, we're at 1.5 thousand taps, guys. We're almost there. Let's get to 5,000. I'll show you this in a second. Keep in mind, this is completely uncensored, unmoderated system. It's a localized display system similar to a megaphone, a speaker system, like a JBL speaker, so you're in the public, it's just a communication medium. It gives your Windows a layer of communication to broadcast content and share content with full HD to your exterior world, right? Or an outdoor world, right? It's actually also legal in most places when it comes to regulatory compliance. You can also do static ban while you're driving, but when it comes to obviously every jurisdiction is a little different, but when it comes to traffic safety laws in the United States, most distraction laws make sure there are no distractions at 180 degrees looking forward for the driver. Right? Obviously, the system's outward and it's an inside of the car facing outward in 360 degrees to the driver's perspective. So actually falls outside of that. Alright guys, we're at almost 400 concurrent viewers. I know you guys have questions in the chat. Put it in the chat. Your car, make, model, and year, put it in the chat. Anything, right? Don't be shy. I will get to every single person. Guys, the product is pinned. It should be pinned, alright? If you guys can't see the product, or if you guys can't hear me, anything like that, let me know in the chat. Alright, so this is a gun music video, but of course, you can play content in 2 ways, guys. You can either use the HDMI adapter that it comes with as well, or you can use the Pranos app. It's compatible with Bluetooth and Apple devices, guys. Alright? Right now, we're live streaming from 3 different platforms right now, guys. By the way, we're multi-streaming every single streaming platform from different cameras, not this one. We have some cameras behind the scenes here. But anyway, if you guys have any questions about the product itself, car, make, model, year, put it in the chat. Or maybe my chat's broken. I don't know. I'm missing some. I see some, but I don't see. It looks like someone was getting filtered. Alright, guys. Alright, we're at 2.6. Is everyone just waiting to look at the inside? Is that what's going on? Everyone's waiting for the inside. Alright. Alright, guys. Keep tapping. We got 3,000. We got 3,000. Wait, almost 3,000 likes. 371 concurrent viewers right now. Alright, Alan was wondering about how do you connect to a wireless network from YouTube? Through your phone or what? Great question, Alan. So, there's a Pranos app that allows you to basically access videos that are already downloaded on your phone. And you can basically take those to the gallery and push that content to the windows. There's also another way you can screen mirror. And how you do that, it comes with an HDMI adapter for your iPhone or Android. So USB-C, you plug in the HDMI port. And of course, using the adapter, it plugs into your phone, and you can screen mirror anything that's on your phone. So that's how you can live stream, right? YouTube, Twitch, whatever it is. It'll obviously screen mirror anything that's on your phone or tablet. So there's 2 ways of doing it, right? Through the screen mirroring method, or you can use the Pranos app, but that's more for preloaded content and content that's already downloaded. Great question, Alan. Okay. All right, Spider, Pranos. Feel free to keep asking questions like Alan, guys. I will answer and address any questions, technical questions, regulatory compliance questions, application questions. This is a broadcast system. It's compatible with all stands and SUVs. You can, with this same hardware, obviously the screens are custom made for your car maker model. That is the only variable that changes. Every system ships out full with a custom screen for your, your car make model in here. So perfectly fits in there. But anyway, let's say you have a Tesla Model 3, you order it, you get it to that rear side window version. The great thing about the rear side window version, guys, is not to drive you past people. Broadcast or shit, how really love but yes, car make model, you put it in the chat, guys. If you have a Mustang, Corolla, Altima, I'll let you know if it's compatible. By the way, guys, when you're at the checkout page, make sure in the add notes section to put your car make model in here, and that will allow you to basically put your information. If you're ordering directly through them, then you have those skills for that. Alright, yes. Oh, we have 5,000 taps. Look at that, guys. We hit 5. Okay, so we hit 5,000 likes in like what, 10 minutes? But here's the thing, guys. You guys were quiet until we got 5,000 likes. Alright, so we hit the goal. We got everyone. Hey, we're on YouTube, Twitch. We're also live streaming on Kick right now. We're multi-streaming. We're obviously using the cameras, but we're going to show you guys the inside now. So it's time to show you guys the interior demo. So if you guys have any questions, show you guys the inside. Right? So it seems like you guys are waiting for that. That's what's going on. All right. Great. So, by the way, guys on YouTube and Twitch, bear with me. Showing you guys the inside now. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring both. All right. So this is the Pranos Hologlass system. I'm just starting from the top, right? Rear projection display system. It allows you to convert all back windows, all sedans and SUVs into a custom broadcasting platform. All right, guys, it comes with a rear projection system, a mounting system that's shock absorbent. It also comes with your power inverter, which allows you to power it through your cigarette socket, or what some people call your 12 volt. All right, so this is the inside. I'm gonna first start with the screen module that I've been rambling about, right? So the screen module, and I'm gonna show you guys really quick. It's basically, which comes in the kit, right? It's the same thickness as a credit card, right? It's 0.5 millimeters in thick. I have my hand here in the inside, and I could literally pop this out. The cool thing about these screens are that they are detachable and fully removable. Of course, they're custom made for this specific car, but like I said, they support all car makes and models, right? So when you order it, you get the screen. Now let's show you guys the screen over here before we get into the rear projection system. Give me 1 second. All right, here's the screen. I'm managing different cameras, guys. We're live streaming on different platforms. So bear with me. All right, so this is a screen. Let's say you get it for this is an old Mercedes. This is like a 2011 Mercedes E-Class, right? Obviously, you put 2010 Mercedes E-Class, right? And then basically what Pranos does is they create this screen to perfectly match this pattern. And you also get the quarter panel piece, right? I'm going to show you guys how easy I just slip this down. There's no adhesive involved. It goes into your glass channel. You pop it in. Right, you can slide it in, slide it out. If you don't want to use it, pop it out. Super easy to pop in and out. Like I said, they're all custom made. So, and that's basically that. Now let's get into the projection system really quick. As you guys can see, if you guys get it for the rear side window, you get that quarter panel piece, guys. So keep tapping the screen, guys. Check, check, check. Someone said fire. Wham, that's a crazy ass setup. Show the inside. All right, yeah. So we're still going through the interior demo. All right, so this is the rear projection system that it comes with. Oops, it looks like I'm also on YouTube and Twitch and all these other platforms. All right, guys, so this is what the projection system looks like. It mounts on the sunroof. So if you have a sunroof and an SUV, you can do the back windshield setup. If you don't, you're gonna wanna do the rear side door. The rear side door window version is compatible with basically all sedans and SUVs. You can also do the rear side version on obviously an SUV. But let me just walk you guys through the projection system. You pop it in, pop it out when you're done using it. It's definitely something you don't want to keep in your car when you're not using it because of theft and things like that. Unless you live, obviously you park it or in a safe area. Comes with your power inverter, pops in there in the cigarette socket, and you're ready to go. It also comes with an HDMI adapter. Also, let me show you guys what it looks like from the inside out. All right, as you guys see, it's basically a reversed image, kind of washed out. The projection system is built for this specific application, by the way, guys. Easy to install, as you guys can see, right? You get the screen, you pop it in, you mount the projection system, plug it in, download the app, or use the HDMI adapter to play content. Now, if you're doing these rear side door window versions, guys, you're gonna want to install the projection system. You guys get the same projection system, same mount. Obviously, you just get the screen, that's respective for your, respective car, and you mount it that way. You basically mount it on the opposing window. So that's basically the interior demo. Someone said check squared in the chat. If I missed something or anything like that, guys, please let me know. If there was something about the installation that you guys want to hear or talk about, please put it in the chat. If you guys like the demo, and you guys think it's cool, I mean, really what it is allowing consumer vehicles to broadcast content. All right, it's kind of opening up a whole new mode of communication, visual communication. Most of the visual communication outdoors is completely, ads and things of that nature, right, guys? So someone said check, check, check. Someone said fire. So you guys think about all the visual signage outdoors, guys. Can you guys see me here on Twitch and YouTube as well? All right. I got a different camera for Twitch and YouTube as well. So we're running 2 different chats. I'm actually mostly, these are the TikTok. So anyway, guys, this is a broadcast platform that allows you to communicate outdoors. The cool thing about this is it allows you to broadcast content and you control it. You control the content. The same way you do with a megaphone or a banner or your vocal cords. Obviously, there's a visual output. So it's a little different. The same kind of laws apply when it comes to personal expression outdoors. I mean, freedom of speech and things like that, especially if you live in the United States. Obviously just make sure it's legal content and responsible. Now, this system does ship globally. So every jurisdiction is a little different when it comes to freedom of speech, right, across the world. How's it going, user 85? All right, guys. If you guys have any questions about your car, make, model, and year, I'll let you know which model or which specific car. In the chat, oh, hey, I have a Honda Accord 2009. BMW X720, whatever it is, I'll let you know if it's compatible with that windshield, or if you're going to want to do the rear side window. That's kind of the nuance that you got to understand here, is that certain vehicles can only do the rear side, which is nice. The rear side is nice because it's facing the sidewalk for people down. Alright, guys. By the way, we're going to show you guys the inside once more when we get to 15,000 likes. We're at 6,000 likes right now, guys. When we get to 15,000 likes, we'll show you guys that inside again. We just showed you guys the 5,000. But anyway, if you guys have any questions on installation, you can put it in car make and model, put it in the chat. Someone keeps putting alright, there we go. Cool. Well, we're glad you guys like it. Keep in mind, guys, when you're broadcasting content outdoors, alright? Think about when you're trying, let's say you want to push visual content outdoors. How are you going to do it? You might buy the local billboard. That's going to be $3,000 for the entire day. Hologlass display system allows you to do is you can use it for decorative purposes as well. You can put a notice for Halloween. You can promote your business. Some people use it for decorative self-expression. That's where we have hip hop. But you can definitely use it to market yourself, market your business. Put a QR code in the corner, and it gives you that visual signage. It's seamless, highly visual, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and step back so you guys can see what it looks like. Maybe click and say that. Imagine that's your logo. Imagine that's your promo video. Maybe you're a content creator. Maybe you're an artist. Elijah Football is wondering, you can't drive without on camera. You actually can, Elijah. So there's a misconception out there where people assume that it's not legal because it's obviously a new application. Most Indian stores have completely been run by advertisers. A consumer-driven billboard, kind of crazy concept. But anyway, no, these are geared for all consumer vehicles. You control the content, and they're built to be used while you drive. Okay, there's a shock absorber mount that will mitigate any of the bumps in the road and things like that, so you won't have any movement on the display. Now, you can, just to show you guys, you can go static on this, right? You control the content through that, just pause it. Let's say you love Travis Scott, you just want to have a picture of Travis Scott up there. You can do that. You can put a picture of your wife too. Whatever it is you want to do or promote, maybe it's your logo, your family, you know, a message. So let's say you're driving down the highway and you don't want to do video playback, you can go static. Also, but believe it or not, video playback on most states in the United States are actually illegal because this is a rear outward facing display system. Feel free to check out ChatGPT, check with your jurisdiction. Most distraction laws are like that. And by the way, great question by the way. I'm going to try to answer it for everyone in the chat. Most distraction laws in the United States at the federal and state level make sure there are no distractions within 180 degrees from the driver's perspective. Which means I'm driving the vehicle right here at 180 degrees and within the vehicle. So if there's a hollow glass in front of me outside the vehicle, that completely falls outside that scope. So if you're at 180 degrees looking forward, there are no distractions, right? No cell phones, nothing like that, right? So, which means the rear, obviously the hollow glass is 360 degrees, it's also outward facing. So it kind of circumvents a lot of these distraction laws that are currently in place. So you can do your own research and double fact check me. Please use ChatGPT. These distraction laws is 180 degrees for the driver operating the vehicle. Doesn't matter what's going on outside the vehicle, what's going on behind it. So that's basically that. Hopefully that answers your question on regulatory compliance. There is a great resource on the website, Pranos Hologlass. When it comes to regulatory compliance, there's also a little bit of some notes in the product listing as well as far as. But yeah, safety is very important. So if you don't, even if it's legal where you're at, to play video while you're driving. Maybe you still want to do static, right? Because when it's static, it's basically a wrap, right? Basically a sticker. Alright guys, so keep tapping the screen. Let's get to 15,000 taps to 5,000 taps. I'm just showing you guys inside. For those of you guys who are just joining in, this is broadcast system from consumer views. It allows you to push content. Mr. 300, you got more? Yes. Yes, I know we're at 6.5, but we do it at every 10,000 like increments to show you guys again. So for those of you guys that tapped, you got us to the 5K. I'm showing you guys the inside and show you guys the installation. But for the next time, basically, I'm going to show it to you guys again, but we got to get to that 15. The reason we ask for likes is it pushes this live and promotes it more and more on the For You page. The more likes we get, the more visibility, the more viewers. So it kind of gamifies the situation, it helps us out, and helps you guys. For those of you guys who are interested about it, if you don't want to wait for 15,000 taps, feel free to look at the product, showcase images of what the system looks like inside. There are installation videos available on Monday. Alright guys, as you guys can see, the audio is connected to the Bluetooth speaker. Right, so let's say you're promoting your brand or whatever it is, you're being flashy for the night. Pushes the audio output to any Bluetooth speaker, whether it's an external Bluetooth speaker or obviously your car. Don says it looks like trash and sounds like trash. Well, when you see it in real life, Don, it looks a lot better. Maybe the live stream's a little glitchy. But hey, this is not for everyone. This is really for people that want to push content outdoors. Maybe you don't like it. Feel free to put your car, make, and model in the chat, guys. And I'll let you know this compatible with your vehicle. But when it comes to utility, guys, this system, obviously aesthetically it looks great. It's 1080p, it's retrofitted for your car. But most importantly, guys, the cool thing about this is the utility of allowing or enabling consumers to easily push content out there. So here's the thing, right? We have social media, we have TikTok, Instagram, right? So if somebody has a brand, I want to get a message out there, like most of us on, right? We post to get views, right? Clearly, TikTok and Instagram has done a great job at creating these platforms in the digital space. But where is that outdoor signature, right? Where is that, there is no footprint. Sorry, there's no footprint when it comes to consumer-generated content. It doesn't matter what city you live in, across the entire world. Every time you drive around, most of the signage outdoors is ads, everywhere. Of course, this can also be used for ads. But what this enables you to do is promote, whether it's decorative things. Hey, thank you for the heart, appreciate that. But what this, so outside of the aesthetics and all that, guys, the utility is what's important about this. The ability to give people a visual voice through their vehicles. Let's say you're driving through a metropolitan area where there's thousands of people. I mean, how many thousands of people do you drive past every single day? Those are potential viewers for your brand, for your business. Maybe it's a message you want to share outdoors. Maybe you just want to play music videos. I've seen people just play schools and planes and things of that nature. You can also just use it for decorative purposes. But a lot of people can, it's basically a communication system. So when you think about, hey, I don't like this, whatever the case may be. I mean, do you prefer the world to just have ads outside, or do you think consumer content? Like, do you think that, and this is an open-ended question, do you think that we should have a voice outside? Or no? Or do you guys think that every time you step outside, it should be nothing but ads, and it should be illegal for people to express themselves outdoors? I mean, clearly, there are laws against it right now. So you need to think about it that way, right? So there's a consumer device, user interface, installation, all geared for easy installation, performance, broadcasting content on the go. Someone said dope fire. Reposting said it's at 6.7. Yes, we're at 6.8. Let's get to 15,000. So at 5. So for those of you guys that just joined us, we just showed you guys. So we showed you guys that it's at 5,000. So if you guys are just joining, we're gonna show you guys again at 15,000 taps. So by the way, guys, every single tap counts as a separate play. So you can tap 10, 20, 30 times if you want to. It helps us out a ton. Right? So I actually. Took me a while to realize that. So keep tapping the screen. Let's get to 15,000 and see. I'll show you guys the application. But really, guys, what Pranos Hologlass is really doing is making it a dialogue out there. Right now, every time we step foot outside, it's a monologue. It's advertisers telling us where to buy, what to think, whatever. There's no way to really make it a two-way conversation. I mean, we have bumper stickers. Let's talk about the incumbents right now. Bumper stickers, or vocal cords, or logos on our t-shirts, maybe a banner you're holding. How are you pushing visual content outdoors as an individual, right? That's what we're talking about. Of course, with the advent of Hologlass, now you can convert your back window into a full HD screen. You have full control through the app, where you can screen here, promote your business, promote things that matter to you. And you're getting, especially if you get the rear side version. The rear side version. The cool thing about the side one is that it's always facing the sidewalk, right? So when you're driving past people and things like that could be your logo, that could be your brand. All right, beater. So beater the Cadillacs. Why are the lights going down? No, they're not. We're 7,000 lights. They're going up. By the way, thanks for all of you that are tapping, guys. Appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the love. I hope TikTok and YouTube. All right, we're live streaming on TikTok, Twitch. By the way, guys, if you want to find that you can, obviously we're live streaming on 3 different cameras right now. But TikTok is the main live stream. So I'm kind of mostly Twitch and YouTube. I apologize if I don't see your guys' chats. Most questions can be answered on the website though. Right now, I'm mostly focusing on the TikTok chat. But anyway, back to this. What is this? Why would you want this? Right now we're playing hip hop. Obviously, it's live stream time you can continue. This is a broadcast system for individuals, for consumer vehicles. So you have a car, you have a Ford Explorer, you have a Jetta, you have a Mercedes, whatever it is. But it's all sedans and SUVs. Put it in the chat. If you're asking, hey, you can compatible with this car or that car, and I'll let you know if you want to do the back. You should do the back windshield, or if you want to order, you might want to do the rear side. I'm going to go ahead and pin the product once more, guys. Hopefully you guys can see the product. Alright, by the way, 15,000 taps, I'll show you guys the inside once more and show you guys how easy it is to install. Alright, so, why would you want to have a way to push content outside? And by the way, it might seem obvious to some of you, believe me, there's a lot of people that think it's a bad idea for individuals to be able to do that. They think that it's going to be ads outside. K9KG, what's it look like from the inside? So K9 is wondering what looks from the inside, and he's wondering what the holo playing. Okay, that's a great question. So from the inside, it looks black. So it's an opaque screen that's custom for your window pattern. I will show you guys a close up of that. Right now I have it on, but basically if it was turned off, it would just look like a blank screen. You won't be able to see in or out, but the screen is detachable. Pops right in and out. Super. I mean, you can literally install this within minutes. And that's the cool thing about this. This system works across all sedans and SUVs. The only difference is the custom screen that's engineered to fit your window pattern. This is all Mercedes, guys. Look at the quality. I mean, you can see the Mercedes cups, decal, what you're playing music, but that could be your brand, that could be your message to the world while you're driving on the path. It's retrofit. So there's no space in the entire window that's black. The whole thing is a full HD screen, guys. Alright? So keep tapping the 15,000 taps, guys, for 7,000 taps. You guys are killing it in here. But you know, by the way, any questions valid, guys. I will answer any question. We have 230 people in this chat. I know for a fact some of you guys have questions. So feel free to ask questions. It's kind of all sedans and SUVs. Broadcast content straight away. Of course, you know, even at a distance, you can see it really well. It's full HD. You know, and that's the rear side there. If you want to, you know, use it for your content as you're pushing content. Because here's the thing, guys. Obviously, in the digital space, Instagram and TikTok have done a great job of giving everyday people an easy way to push content and grow and be heard and be seen. You know, especially TikTok, right? You could be someone with 200 followers, and if your video hits the right way, it can go viral, right? Even Instagram has an ad. You get the content, and that is prevalent as it is on TikTok, right? So anyway, how are you pushing that content outside? So this could be a way to supplement your marketing efforts, right? Whether it's marketing your brand, marketing, or maybe you just want to be fun and flashier. You think it makes your car look cool, or it's Halloween or Christmas, you want to put a skeleton up there. We have a bunch of videos that we're going to play on. But I think, you know, the most utilitarian use case is promoting your business, right? We had a video on here, and I'm going to go ahead and play it. You know, I'm going to go ahead and play it really quick. I have it on here. Just so you guys can see the business application. Really, really quick. I'm going to play this one here. So these are TikTokers, right? TikTokers. Pretend that's your business content. Pretend that's your, obviously these are just, you know, TikTokers. That could be your brand, that could be your logo, whatever it is. Your QR code in the corner and direct the traffic to your website here. So I can move that. You can direct the traffic to, by the way, I'm in a public garage right now, so people are walking. So anyway, this is the business use case. I'm going to show you guys real quick, right? Boom, QR code. That QR code could go to your website, socials. It could be a great way to drive that those outdoor eyeballs to your digital space. Free and easy to create QR codes nowadays, right? We can do it. Free QR code generators everywhere, right? So that's one of the biggest things, right? In my opinion, when it comes to branding and things like that, if you're looking for growth, of course you can use it for fun stuff like that. But if you're looking for growth, that could be your promo videos. If you're a real estate agent, maybe you are a lawyer, maybe you own a laundry business, you're a plumber, whatever it is. You guys can't hear me? Seriously? Oh. I know what's going on. Can you guys hear me better now? Jesus. Wow. I know what's going on. It was connected to I have Meta glasses. Okay. Can you guys hear me better now? Thank you for letting me know you couldn't hear me. 3 times. Appreciate it. All right. So anyway, that's better? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is the business use case, right? These are just TikTokers, right? Let's see. Pretend that's your brand. You're a real estate agent. Maybe you are you're a plumber, whatever small business you have, or a message. Maybe you're fundraising for a GoFundMe or things like that. So that's the use case for for promoting your business, right? Now, if you want to stream the live game, boom, I'm gonna go to Cristiano Ronaldo highlights. You want to stream the game? By the way, this you can play anything you like on this, right? You can access your gallery, and the broadcast off straight away, right? So I will show you guys the business application, right? Because I think adding a QR code is a game changer, right? Everyone knows what QR codes are. I remember back in like 2020 before COVID, no one knew what. I mean, some people knew what QR codes were, but it wasn't. Most people didn't even realize that like, QR codes later were broken up on their iOS phone. Now, everyone's, all I'm saying, the point I'm trying to drive here is QR codes are a great way to close the gap between the outdoor world, right? If you're promoting outside, on the go, maybe you want to put your QR code, as a sticker down here. Maybe you're playing your promo video here, right? I've seen some people do that. They'll put this QR code and maybe that's their social, their website, their driving traffic. Maybe you're parking this car in front of a stadium. There's thousands of people walking past. This is your own personal billboard. You can use it for all kinds of creative purposes, guys. By the way, guys, put your car make and model in the chat and I'll let you guys know if it's compatible with your vehicle. You guys can buy it from through the TikTok shop. Lee Bum is wondering, is it legal to drive around in it? Yes, it's actually built to use on the go. Just gotta make sure you double check your local county laws. But you can even go static, right? So let's say you want to go static mode. Let's say you want to do video and all that in your park, right? Doing something fun, where you're parked or you're promoting. I just paused it. I was using the app. I also use the HDMI adapter for content. That's basically in practice a wrap, right? There's no motion, there's no movement. Maybe you want to go static while you're driving down the road. Now, there's not a lot of laws against rear outward facing displays. Most of these distraction laws are restricting distractions at 180 degrees looking forward, right? Within the cabin, for the driver that's operating said vehicle. Anything outside the car, in front of the car, behind the driver, 360 degrees like this, falls outside of that scope. Now, ask ChatGPT and double check. Lord Janko says BS. Grim Reaper says watch football games during the tailgate. Yes. Dunny Bob says that. 3 times wondering about his 2020 Charger. So yes, if that's compatible with those rear side window version. By the way, guys, for those of you guys, that is not a legal opinion. Double check. Run by ChatGPT. I don't know where you live across the entire world. These things ship across the world. They're not inherently illegal systems. They're communication systems and most distraction laws. You'll see the field of vision that can't have any distractions 180 degrees looking forward for the driver. They're not really restricting things outside the car, like another window glass in front of them, or obviously things at 360. And that's the reason it's actually legal. Federal and state level, most state levels. You just gotta check your local county laws, right? But yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video here. All right, what does it look like? Feel free to keep putting your car make and model in the chat. On your review. By the way, guys, it is fully opaque, but and when it comes to obstructing your back windows, that's another thing, right? That's completely legal in the United States too, in most places. These all those cars that are legal that don't even have back windows to begin with, right? Vans, sprinters, trucks, a lot of sports cars. At the federal level, I want to talk about the federal law. As long as you have rear view mirrors and you can see behind with the rear view mirrors, you don't even have to be able to see your back windows. Now, I know, when it comes to convenience and things like that, some of us like to look at our back windows. But it's more of a convenience thing. Now, it is not a permanent modification at all. As you guys saw, we got this 5,000 apps. The screen pops in and out. Alright? And so, you pop it in and out. There's no adhesive, there's no permanent modifications at all. It is a full aftermarket display system. For you guys on Twitch and YouTube, you guys can find this on their website directly. These are the official company pages, link in bio. By the way, guys, we're running Twitch and YouTube live streams with different cameras in the background. We're getting the behind the scenes, but I'm actually mostly looking at the chat here. Antoine, he's wondering about his 2016 Mini Cooper. You can do the back windshield in that Mini Cooper, Antoine, or you can do the rear side window. Alright? So yes, the catalog. So when you go to the checkout page, in the add notes section here, you can put Mini Cooper and the year of your Mini Cooper, and it will create a screen that perfectly fits the window pattern for that year, the car make model year, and obviously we can use the entire kit. You get 9 different things plus the screen. So you get a lot of value for this kit. Antoine says cool. Pride Zoo's wondering how does it look when you look back. Yeah, so by the way, yeah, I'm gonna answer this question. Pride Zoo is wondering about their 2024 Jeep. Yes, you can do the back windshield in the Jeep, or you can even do this. You can do both. With sedans, you can only do the rear side window versions. With SUVs, you can do either one. You can do back windshield or the rear side. Alright, Wrangler, yes, you can do the rear side and the back windshield. Chosen P says, wow, so cool. Yes, Antonio, it is a rear projection system, and that's what allows it, the same projection system, same mounting system, to work across all sedans and SUVs. Right? That's why from the outside looking in, it creates a retrofit screen to fit the entire window pattern. It comes obviously, the only difference is it comes across right? The same projection system here, same everything. The only difference is the screen that comes in. Chevy, so Buffalo's wondering about, by the way guys, keep putting your car make and model in here, and I will make sure that you insert everyone's car make model in here in the chat. Also, keep tapping the screen guys. I'll show you guys the inside at 15,000 taps. So we're still gonna keep going. We did show you guys at 5. For those of you guys who missed it, we're gonna do it again. So keep tapping. When we get to 15,000, we're 7.5K. We'll show you guys again. All right, Buffalo's wondering about Chevy Silverado. Yes, you can do the back windshield or the rear side. Antonio, yes, we can see that. Yeah, so Antonio, by the way, yeah, so when we get to 15, we're gonna show you guys that. So tap, 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 tap. If you guys want to wait, there are some pictures of it on the product showcase in below. Tesla Model Y, yes, you can do the rear side or the back windshield. It's great for sharing content on the go. Share what you believe in, share what you care about, share what's important for you. Maybe you're fundraising, or maybe you're just playing fun content like this, or you're promoting your business. There's a lot of use cases. You have full control of the content. There's a fully localized display system. All right. So 05 Dodge Magnum, yes, you can do the rear side one on the Dodge Magnum. Unfortunately for sedans, you can't do the back windshield. Like 4-door sedans like these, you can only do the rear side window. But you can throw in the chat. Jay Mello, 2020 Volvo XC, you can do the back windshield, which is this one, or you can do that one, or both. You can do both. Alright. By the way, guys, even if there's a backlog of chats, I will definitely get back to you guys. I'll get back to everyone's comments. By the way, guys, for those of you guys on YouTube and Twitch, our main stream is on TikTok. So right now there's a TikTok live stream. So I'm mostly looking at the chat here. Do you guys have any questions about the product? Unfortunately, I'm not looking at the chat over there. But look up the company name. Those are the official company names. And there's a lot of information linked in bio. Jay Mello, 2020 Volvo XC90. You can do the rear side window or the back windshield. Dr. Talk, Tesla Model Y, you can do the rear side windows and that back windshield in the Model Y. Dr. Talk. Okay? I'm gonna get to everyone while I'm scrolling down. Cool Dan is wondering about his 2011 GMC Yukon. You can do the back windshield or the rear side. So when you guys hit the checkout button, in the add notes section, that's where you're going to put 2011 GMC Yukon. So create a custom screen to perfectly fit the entire pattern of that back windshield or rear side window. You pop that in, mount the projection system, plug it into your cigarette socket. Obviously, there's 9 different components. They're all super easy. Within 20-30 minutes, you can get this going and start pushing content on the go. Outdoors. Buffalo, can you add a QR code? Yes. Of course, adding a QR code is not something that's enabled through the app. But this allows you to basically upload any video you like. So if you want to have a QR code on the video, that's something you have to edit on your end. Like let's say you're doing a promo for your business or something like that, you're gonna have to overlay QR code. QR codes are free QR code generators online everywhere. You link it to your website or your social, overlay it on video, and upload the video. That's how it's done. Or you can screen mirror as well, guys. There's an HDMI adapter that allows you to screen mirror. Ghost is wondering about the forward runner. You can do the rear side or the back windshield on that one. Alright. Pittsburgh Shade Room is wondering, oh, the shade room is here? No way. Oh. Okay. The Rainbow, you can do the back windshield or the rear side window. Okay. The Rainbows are very, very popular because the Rainbows have a huge back window. I mean, my car, you know, the back window is kind of a smaller SUV, and it still looks great. But I mean, if you have those big SUVs, but keep in mind, guys, you don't have to have an SUV to do this. My personal favorite version of this product is the rear side version. Not only is it the most affordable, that's the one that's in the 300s. It's a thing $350 for the rear side is the most affordable. But that's the screen that's always facing the sidewalk, right? So you think about it, the right profile of the shape is always facing the sidewalk. So the pedestrians are walking by and things like that. Sometimes they're not going to see your back windshield. You'll definitely see that, right? You know, you're stuck in traffic or whatever. This is the one you want. This is the one you want, alright? Cool. Alright. Let's see, guys. I'm going through the chat. Right now we're playing some music videos. Okay. So the Rango, cool. For those of you guys who are adding the product to the cart, make sure just to remember, you can order it. Make sure to put your car make model in your add note section. Basically, check out where you're putting your credit card details. It'll say add notes. That's where you're going to put it. For Mr. Bridge, this 2008 Kia Sorento, you're going to put that in there. They'll create a custom screen for that Kia Sorento. Right? So the entire back window of that Kia Sorento will be a full HD screen. Right? So Mr. Bridge, yes, you can do the rear side version. You can't really do the back windshield on that one because I believe the Kia Sorento is a sedan, right? If it's a sedan, you can really do that. If it's an SUV, you can do either or. Some people broadcast content on both windows, right? Alright. Cool. DJ180 is wondering about the 2022 Lexus 50. Yes, you can do the back windshield and that rear side, either or. It works great on that vehicle. I am Intelligent wondering about the 2022 Ram. Yes, that Ram, that long back window, you can do that window, or you can, if you have a cabin system, right, the four-door Rams, I believe they're all four Rams. You can do that back side window. Especially if you're trying to push your content to the people on the side of the road. These definitely is the one to use. And by the way, if you guys check this account gets 68 million views in the last 12 months. This is the official company page. This is the manufacturer page. I am just one of the sales reps manning their live stream. But there's reaction videos on this page. There are various videos that have done over 6-7 million views each on this page. So if you want to learn more about this company, this is the official manufacturer. They are based out of California, but they ship out globally. Alright, so let's keep going back in the chat. It looks like Mr. Stroley's wondering. They're saying, I need this front windshield. By the way, guys, back windshield, there's also a front windshield version. There's videos of like people putting eyeballs on the front windshield. Of course, the front windshield is only something you can use while you're parked because it is a fully opaque system. Of course, these back ones you can drive around with. The front ones you can't. But, you know, for those of you guys that are doing car shows or marketing events, you have a client, or, you know, maybe you have a dealership and you want to play specs of the vehicle you're selling, or you're at a car show, or whatever it is, right? You can put the promo video, you know, it's a great way to bring that car to life, right? Because really, all of that is really bringing your car to life. It's really bringing it to the next level. It's giving it a communication layer, right? You can now visually communicate with the outside world. You obviously have control over that message. But that's really what Hologlass is, right? It's a communication system, and you can use it for anything, right? Obviously, make sure it's always legal and safe content. Make sure you follow local laws. That's the biggest thing, right? You're responsible for your outdoor personal expression. Now, by the way, guys, YouTube, Twitch, and the Kick guys, I'm not neglecting you guys. We got to figure out how to merge the chats. Right now, I'm mostly looking at our TikTok chat. But if you want to learn more about the company, by the way, we're at 8,000 taps right now. When we get to 15,000 likes or 15,000 taps on the stream, by the way, you guys can do 20 taps. Sorry, 20 taps, 30 taps, whatever it is, guys. You know, it's free to tap. But if you're a supporter in the chat, I'm really mostly talking to the people that are supported. For the skeptics in the chat, get it? Stay tuned because, by the way, this is something that has a lot of utilitarian use cases. When it comes to communicating outdoors and things like that. DJ is wondering about the limo tint. By the way, you have some great questions in there. I have 5% tint right here, guys. 5%, which is, for those of you guys who know, that is almost like the darkest tint you can have and still be able to see through your window, and it still looks great, right? There's a lot of ambient lighting in this garage. Even if you're at night, it pops out even more. It definitely pops right now quite a bit, even with light, okay? All right, guys. By the way, if you guys have questions that I don't get in the chat, this company, you can DM them. There's a contact information, email, phone number in the link or in the product listing. And the customer support team will always get back to you. But like I said, I'll do my best. Okay, Woozy. Okay, Speak Thunder is wondering about how to install it. Okay, we're going to show you guys how it's installed at 16,000 taps. We're at 8.5K lights. I'll show you guys at 5 already, and we're going to do it at 10,000 increments, cadence, right? So let's get to 15 taps. Tap. Do 20 taps, 50 taps. However many taps your finger or your thumb can afford, tap the screen. Helps us get more viewers. Helps push this live. But yeah, I'll show you guys how easy it is to install. I'll show you guys the screen module, all the components it comes with. It's super easy. Woozy's wondering about their 07 Cadillac. Yes, you can do a back windshield or the rear side window version. Buffalo is one that's saying, I just tried to order. However, it's not asking. Okay, Buffalo, great question. So when you order directly through the website, there is a query that asks for your car model and year just for a field, so you put it in. Through TikTok Shop, that doesn't have that, but at the checkout page, when you your credit card information, it'll say add notes in that page. In the add notes section, that's where you type in your car make, model, and year. Make sure you put your entire car make, model, and year so that they can look up their database and make sure it perfectly fits your window pattern. So you're going to select, back windshield, rear side, front, and then you're going to specify your car make, model, and year in the add notes section here in the TikTok shop link below. Alright guys? So Buffalo, let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully that was helpful. Alright. Let's see. Feel free to put your car make, model, and year in the chat below, guys. I'll let you know what's compatible. By the way, we are now live streaming on Twitch, Kick, YouTube as well. Obviously, we have some cameras in the background, so they're kind of doing more behind the scenes. Streams is the primary stream, but yeah, we're definitely going to be implementing live. We're doing, our numbers are doing quite well. Bex Marie is wondering about her reading the battery. That's okay. Next, Bex, great question. So, I'm going to show you. And yes, when the car is on, that's when this is on. Now, if you're wanting to do something apart, this car right here is completely off. It has a battery. So that's what I do that. If I those battery packs here, like $50 put that back there and I'm ready to do that. There's no internal battery with the system. It runs off of your controller. So yes, your car has to be on with the one where this one is, or if you want to have it turned off, roll up the windows and you want to remove content for hours on end, get a battery pack. Alright, but these systems are very low wattage and they don't consume a lot of power, they don't consume too much energy. So they're very, very lean for the most part. Speak Thunder Art is wondering about the 2012 Silverado. Yes, you can do the back windshield or the rear side on that one. By the way, guys, I'm gonna get to everyone's comment. I'm not gonna, even if I have to scroll up and there's a backlog, I won't get back to everybody. So we're gonna keep putting your car make, model, and year in the chat like everyone else is doing, you know, and I'll let you know if it's compatible. Which one is compatible with, right? So this one's basically compatible with every sedan SUV. This one's only compatible with SUVs. You can also do the rear side window on SUV. So that's the thing. That has to kind of specify. So Tito, Tesla Model 3, you can do the rear side window version of that one. Aaron Steiner, 2024 Ram, you can do the rear side windows or the back windshield on that truck. Speak Thunder is talking about the 2012 Silverado, you can do the rear side windows or the back windshield on that Silverado. Willie Bryant saying this is nice. Okay, cool, cut up. So, back windshield version allows you to push content on the go. You know, promote things that matter to you. By the way, guys, for those of you guys on YouTube and Twitch, feel free to, by the way, I'm on TikTok, live stream. These are the official company pages. There's a bunch of information about the product, link in bio. Check them out. If you want to learn more about it, there's a bunch of frequently asked questions that are answered on the website directly. Alright guys, so guys, we're streaming behind the scenes on Twitch, YouTube, so I have to kind of test it. But by the way, most of my attention is on you guys right here on TikTok. I mean, we have almost 200 concurrent viewers on here. You guys are tapping, you guys are killing it. Keep tapping, guys. We're at 9,000 likes. When we get to 15,000 taps, I'm going to show you guys inside. Alright, custom graphics is wondering about the 2002 Acura MDX. Okay, Acura MDX is actually a beautiful car. I've actually seen it on that car. You can do it on the back windshield, or you can do the rear side windows on that one as well. Gator, and by beautiful I also mean that it has a really back. I'm sorry, very large window. Gator is wondering about the 99 Mitsubishi 3000 GT. You can do that on the rear side or the back windshield on that one. By the way, guys, you guys on YouTube, you guys are seeing some behind the scenes TikTok. You guys are seeing the behind the scenes live stream. Basically, that's what it is. This is kind of cool, kind of entertaining. If you guys think this is cool, you guys know where to order it. Link in bio. Okay. Let's see. So that 99 Mitsubishi 3000 GT, you can do the rear side windows or the back windshield. Custom graphics is wondering, I have a 2002 Acura MDX and I want one, and I can put it on the back side. Yes. So you can do the back windshield. So custom graphics. So when you order the system, you're gonna get a projection system. You're gonna get the shock resistant mount. You're gonna get the power inverter, power adapter. You're going to get a media player, you're going to get an HDMI adapter. There's like 9 different things that come in that box. Plus, when you get the Acura MDX, you order it for that car, it's going to come with a screen that's about the same thickness as a credit card that's detachable. You pop it in and out, and it's already shaped to match your window pattern. So your entire window will convert to a full HD broadcasting platform where you can push content on the go. You can control it from the app. Or you can use the HDMI adapter that's also included in screen merit directly through your phone. Alright. EV Denise. Can I see it in the car? By the way, some of the comments are getting filtered. So if you guys are saying it's filtered, if you the chat does get, you guys know we're on TikTok, so I can't see some of the comments. It just TikTok is saying that some of it is filtered. Just letting you guys know. You guys are trying to get through and I don't see it, because I'm reading every single comment that comes through. As long as it's, you know, perfect. Put your car make model here in the chat. If you guys see people putting that in, keep putting it in there, guys. I'll let you know if you paddle works with car. Well, if you're going to ask me a question like, you know, specs or applications or use cases or things of that nature, this is the official company page. This company did 68 million views in the last 12 months. Also, guys, keep in mind, this company has been featured on ESPN Sports Center, Lad Bible, Unilad, Forbes, Fortune, 85 South Show out of Atlanta, one of the largest hip hop shows. The CEO was actually featured on that 85 South Show as well. I mean, they've been featured on. I mean, for a company that they've been selling, they've released the consumer version 2 years ago, but they've been building this since 2019. All right, I'm gonna go back to the chat. I'm scrolling up. By the way, guys, I'm getting to that wrong. I promise I'm gonna get that wrong. You have to scroll. Honda HRV, yes, you can do the back windshield or the rear side. Black red Chevy, you can do the rear side or the back windshield on that Chevy. Black red Chevy, yeah, so Chevy Tahoe 1985, you can do the back windshield or the rear side. Either or. The screen will be custom for that specific window pattern for that Chevy Tahoe 1995. By the way, they support all sedans and SUVs, irregardless of your year. Fiat 2018. Hopefully you guys on Twitch and YouTube can see the screen. Hopefully I'm not standing in front of it. Fiat 2018. Scrolling back up. Fiat 2018. EJ, can you? What type of Fiat do you have? Put your model in there. Good T 2012 Buick LaCrosse. Yes, you can do the back windshield or the rear side. And when I say rear side, I mean these rear side windows. They're also custom for any car as well. John Trito, okay, he's asking a really good question. John's wondering about the daytime. So this is actually a slimmed down version consumer device. There's a version that works during the daytime, so it'll go more than $1,000. These are mostly evening nighttime systems. You know, as you guys know, most of these displays kind of well under sunlight, but yes. Mostly nighttime product. If you want the optimal visual brightness and things like that, definitely pops quite a bit. Good question, John. Okay, Spiceman on that HRV 17. The rear side, the back windshield. By the way, guys, we're at 11,000 likes. When we get to 15,000 likes, taps or likes. We're almost there. We're going to show you guys the inside once more. I'm going to walk you guys through installation, show you guys how easy it is to set it up on the hardware side. You're going to, I'll show you guys the app and things like that. It's super easy. Anyone can get this installed themselves on this app, which allows you to basically upload videos from your media library, which is your phone. Anything that's already on your phone, you can push that, or you can just screen mirror anything that's on your phone. All right, Sneaks 22 Chevy Silverado. You can do the rear side window and the back windshield. Good T, my bad, 2013 Buick LaCrosse. Yes, you can do the rear side and the back. Alright, I'm scrolling through, guys, by the way. Coach, I'm just kind of further up in the chat because I'm trying to get to everyone. Coach Julian, he says, I'll take 3. Feel free to check it out. Product is clean. I'm going to go ahead and repin it. Okay, John Trito, 2010. Okay, by the way, John, this is basically 2011. This is literally the car that you're asking about. For this car, you can't do back windshield. You can't do back windshield on any four-door sedan. You can have like a Model 3 or anything like that. You can do this. The cool thing about the rear side is that we can see the sidewalk, right? The right side of the road. Back windshield's nice for like when you park and things like that, but if you're trying to push content on the go, you're going to want to do that rear side window. It's also the most affordable version. So John, yes, compatible. I think this is literally the part you're asking about. The rear side window. Alright. That's cool. What a cool coincidence, right? We have the same car. Alright, let's see. Nico, what's the oldest year you got from BMWs? So they support all cars that were in production. They have that company, they have a database for every single production vehicle. So it doesn't matter what year you have for your BMW 325. Make sure you obviously put your year, the whole car make, model, and year. But yes, even if it's a 1970s Cadillac or something, yes. Jason Wilson, Cadillac SRX 2011. Yes, you can do the rear side window on this. Alright guys, keep tapping guys, we're at 12,000, look at that, we're getting there. Thank you guys for every single tap, you guys can tap 12,000 times. When we get to 15, we're going to show you guys the top. Okay. Cool. This is a broadcast system for consumers. It allows you to push content on the go, easy to install, HD, and highly effective when it comes to marketing or business or things you want visibility, that you want to drive visibility to, right? It's great for all of those things, right? The same reason, the same way you post something on TikTok to get views, this thing is going to get you views. You're not going to get stuck in the algorithm of this thing, right? If you're parked, there's a lot of people outside like this, and that's your logo right there. Guess what? Every single person that walks by is going to see whatever you have to show them, especially some kids. So eye-catching, you know. By the way, we have videos posted on the account which prove when you have these cars outside, people crowd around the car, take their phone out, and it becomes a whole thing. We have videos of that on this account. I think they posted one today. Because sometimes we do live streams in public. So if you're looking for attention or drive attention to a message, a business, yourself, or maybe you just want to play flames because they look cool, you can do that as well. It's just communication system. Street legal, yes, it is street legal. Okay, I'm scrolling back up. DJ, Lee, I missed your comment. No, yeah, for yours, I saw that. Yeah, you put your car in it. It says lacrosse, right? Rear sides, and you can do the back switch. But yeah, when you check this account, guys, you'll see like people do crowd. It's not just, don't take my word for it. There are videos to prove that phenomenon. People go up to, I mean, a lot of times it's, no one expects car windows to have full HD screens, it's a new thing, right? So there's a novelty. But there's also the application of, guess what? You're not going to get stuck in 200 view jail with this. If you're parked outside the stadium on a night out and you're not running your business, or whatever it is you're looking to promote, people are going to see it. And that's the thing. For YouTube, Twitch, Kick, if you guys want to find the product, by the way, I'm on TikTok right now. Product is pinned, but you can also find the product directly. Pranos.ai, link in bio. If you guys want to order it, you can order it through the website directly. Alright. Cool. Alright. I'm going back to the chat, guys. I'm going back to the chat. DJ, Fiat 2018 unexpected. Oh, okay, yeah. So if it's an SUV, yes, you can do the back windshield and the rear side, or either or. DJ Latrice, you can do either or for that one. Okay. I see you're a DJ. Hey, we have a DJ in the house. All right. Here's the thing. I'm gonna play something really quick for DJ Latrice. She's gonna probably just like this. I have a video for her. Let's see. By the way, I'm using the Pranos app for the videos that I downloaded now. So these are DJ visuals, right? Just to kind of give you guys an idea. Look at the visuals here. So DJ like Latrice probably gonna appreciate that. So I just changed it, right? We're playing that. I have a bunch of different videos on it. Anyway, this one's very, very visual. Alright. Jason Wilson, Cadillac SRX 2011. Yes, you can do the rear side windows on that one. I think you do the back windshield, right? Rear side and then this one here. Great YouTube Fresh 2005, 745. I'm not familiar with that car. Sorry. CLS, I'm not familiar with that. Please put your car name and model, and please specify if it's an SUV or a sedan. For the most part, I know all of them, and I can, if I don't get to you, the customer support team. By the way, this is the official company page. DM them, emails in the product listing. So if I don't get to you guys have additional questions that you don't want to put in the chat, DM them as well. Okay, Pranos investing in the company, the manufacturer. Going back to the chat. How about 2020 RAV4? Yes, you can do the rear side or the back windshield. Okay, really quick before I go back to our video that we're playing, I'm gonna play just a fun little animation for you guys. This one's pretty popular. By the way, the system doesn't come with any preloaded things, right? I just downloaded this on YouTube. You can play whatever you want, right? It's not like there's like presets or no. You can promote your business, promote whatever it is. You can get real creative with this. This just looks pretty cool, and I just like to show you guys. You guys can see the quality as well of the skull. I mean, it's 1080p, and you can see there. All right, SUV, yes. For the SUVs, you can do the rear sides, or the rear sides is that one, right? The rear side windows, right? That's the rear side over there. Or you can do the back windshields. 5,000 likes. Yeah, so we showed you guys at 5,000. We're almost, 2,000 likes away from showing you guys. So when we get to 15,000 taps, we're at 13,000 likes right now. When we get to 15,000 likes, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the inside, right? I'm going to go in there and show you guys the screen module, show you guys all the different components that come with it, show you guys how easy it is to install. You don't need to take this to your auto body shop or your local mechanic to get this installed for your stereo guy. None of that. It's completely user-friendly. Do it yourself. It's universal, works with all sedans and SUVs. The screen already comes perfectly cut to fit your window pattern, so it's all seamless. Pops right in. I'll show you guys how it does. So it's really cool when it comes to installation and things like that. And it's detachable, so it's not a permanent modification whatsoever. All right. So SUV, Zach Solutions is wondering about their Polaris Slingshot 3-wheel. Okay, so I'm not familiar with that, but if it's one of those 3-wheel motorcycles, then no, it's not compatible. So, if you have a front like a motorcycle or things like that, you're gonna want to do like an LED panel. They have different LED panels. Let me play something else. You guys like Playboy Cardi? Alright. In case it doesn't fit, can it be modified? Well, by the way, it does come perfectly. The screen will be perfectly. The pattern perfectly will match the windows. You won't have to modify anything. Challenger, yes, you can do the side, 5K lights, 2015. I'm trying to get through all the chat, but I'm kind of backlogged, so I won't get back to everyone, but I'm definitely trying to catch up. 2015 GMC Acadia, you do the rear side, or the back windshield on that. By the way, it connects to your Bluetooth speakers too, so if you're playing music, or let's say your business problem has audio, you want to close down the windows, you want to let everyone know outside the road that not only can they see your content, they can hear your content on the windows. Blast the content, connects to Bluetooth speakers. Blast the audio. Obviously, audio reach helps out more. Can you advertise, David? Of course, you can upload your content, your personal business, things like that. Of course, you'd have to, if you're looking to like advertise for others, you have to broker those deals yourself. Though the system currently is not feeding ads to people. They will perhaps in the future. Currently, it's a localized communication system for you to promote what you care for, whether it's music or business, or social, or just for decorative purposes. But good question, David Hawk. Gregory Porter is wondering about the 2016 Kia. Can you specify your model, please? By the way, guys, on YouTube, Twitch, like and subscribe. Oh, let me make sure. Oh, I didn't have the screen on. You guys can find it on Pranos.ai, link in bio. These are all official company pages. By the way, guys, I'm also live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, behind the scenes with other cameras. So, but I'm mostly looking at the chat room. Just so you guys know. Anyway, we're at 15K. All right, we're almost there. We're 300 taps away. We're almost there. All right, Gregory, for your 2016 Kia, please put your make. What kind of Kia do you have? There's a lot of 2016 Kias. You have to put your car make a lot of here, and I'll let you know. Basically, what I'm trying to understand is it an SUV or is it a sedan? If it's a sedan, you're going to use the rear side versions. And do the back windshield on those. If you have an SUV, you can do windshield or the rear side. Keep tapping, guys. We're at 15,000 taps. We're at 15,000? Okay, we're 100. We're 100 likes away, guys. We're 100. For those of you guys on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, if you want to order the system, link in bio. All right. Cool. All right, guys. We did it. We hit 15,000 likes. Look at that. Gregory, let's answer Gregory's real quick. Kia Optima, you can do the rear side on that one. The rear side window. All right, guys, we did it. You guys tapped 15,000 times. Appreciate it a lot. Appreciate that. Hello, you can have us to help us. Just kind of keep this live going, right? pushes out more So now it's time to show you guys the inside. So I've been waiting for this moment. For those of you guys that tap, thank you all so much. Hopefully your thumb doesn't hurt too much. All right, cool. So I'm gonna give you guys an overview, and then I'm gonna go inside the car and show you guys. So this is a Pranos Hologlass display system. It's a rear projection system that converts all back windows into full HD screens to be used for communication and broadcasting or your own content or right? It comes with the projection system, power inverter to plug into your cigarette socket. It comes with a media player so you can communicate with the Pranos app. I'm going to show you guys the app really quick before I go inside the car. This is an app that's available in the Apple App Store and the Android Play Store. What the app does is it allows you to go into your basically your camera roll, right? So any videos already downloaded on your phone, put it in the playlist, and you can loop the playlist, right? So if you already have, let's say 10 videos you know you can loop, and you don't want to live stream, use the app. If you want to live stream, it also comes with an HDMI adapter. You plug that straight into your phone or tablet, and it'll screen mirror anything that's on your phone to the windows. Obviously, that's geared for when you're driving around and things like that. Alright, so that's basically those are everything is included. Now, obviously, you get a custom screen. You also get that. So not only do you get like 9 different things, right? With this kit. Everything you need to make this happen. So this is a screen module that I've been talking about, right? So on the inside it is opaque. The thickness is 0.5 millimeters, which is the same as a credit card or debit card, right? As you guys can see, I have my finger under this just to show you guys. This pops in and out. Look at that, popping it out. You see how it kind of popped out? Boom. Back in, right? So easy popping out. It's not a permanent modification whatsoever. Alright, so see that? Pop out, pop in, boom. So that's the screen module. I'm going to show you guys the screen module for the rear side. Same projection system, same everything. Well, it doesn't matter what vertical you get back, rear side. The difference on the price, the rear side is the most affordable version. This version is because the screens are small. That's why it's more affordable. But you're going to get the same projection system, same everything. And I'm going to show you guys the projector here in a second. So here's the screen, right? So let's say you order it for this is an older Mercedes, right? 2010 Mercedes B-Class, right? So you get a quarter panel piece and you get your main piece. Obviously, you get a perfectly thick window pattern, regardless of what you have. So look how easy it is to pop out. No adhesive, nothing. You pop this out, it goes into your gas channel and it kind of sits in the flush. So shape for it, boom, you pop it in. Mine's kind of old, that's why there's some smudges. Boom. Now you have a full HD broadcasting platform to promote whatever it is. Now, let's get into the projection system. So now that's what you guys want to see. Alright, keep tapping the screen, guys. The next time we show you guys this is at, what, 25,000 likes. Alright. Oh, by the way, let me get my, let me get the other camera one second. For those, I'm not leaving you guys behind, YouTube. 1 second. Showing you guys the inside as well. Alright. So, this is a projection system. This is what comes in that box right there. By the way, it's kind of a mess in here, so please excuse my mess. It comes with a mounting system that is shock absorbent. So even if it's moving and you hit bumps and things like that, also in the projection settings, you can change the aspect ratio. Of course, it is like 16:9. That one will be closer to 4:3. You can change all that to, closer. You're obviously gonna crop. It's gonna miss some of the visual, but for the most part, you can get most of it in there. These systems are built for this specific use case. This is the Pranos Hologlass projection system. It also comes with a sensor for autofocus. It comes in an adapter and an inverter to plug into your cigarette socket, right? Comes with a media player as well. So basically, when you're wanting to use it, you can take it on, take it off. Screen, as you guys saw, that pops in and out, just as easy. Now, let's say you want to, let's say you have an SUV, right? Keep tapping the screen, by the way, guys, if you guys are liking the demo. By the way, I'm not looking at the chat right now, but if you guys have any questions or anything like that, or if you guys want to see anything else, Waylon Petticord, yes. So Waylon, when it comes to the car make and model at the checkout page, when you're ordering the system directly through Pranos Inc., there's a field for that. When you're ordering through TikTok Shop, you have to get to the checkout page to the credit card page, right? When you put your credit card information in the add note section, that's where you're gonna put your car, make, model, and year. By the way, these guys would never ship the system out without getting that information. So if you guys forget to put it in, they will always reach out to you guys and confirm what your car, make, model, and year is. But if you're ordering it through TikTok Shop, just put it in the add note section. Now, let's say you want to do the back windshield, but you have a sedan like this. You can't do the back windshield. You can't do the back windshield on this one. You can only do the rear side window on sedans. Now, same projection system, same everything, but it mounts on the opposing window. You pop that in, connect it to a 12-volt inverter, and you're projecting across. Obviously, you can't have people in the back seat while you're using it for the rear side window version. And that's basically it, guys. That is the interior. This system was built to be super easy to install and universal across all sedans and SUVs. It supports all sedans and SUVs, which is the coolest part about this. And it's super easy to install, most important. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions, put it in the chat. If you guys like the demo, give us some likes. Also, there's the official company page on one of the sales reps here, kind of giving manning the live stream. So, if you guys have any questions, I'll try to get to everybody. They did 68 million views in the last 12 months. But yeah, that's the interior demo, guys. The user interface, as far as the app, is super intuitive. The mounting system is super intuitive as well. Obviously, it comes with 4 different installation videos, and they also have 24/7 technical support. So they can get on FaceTime with you or things like that and help you if you have any issues installing. I mean, there's only 2 boards that are involved. Super easy to get this done, all right? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and play something out. What do you guys wanna listen to? For those of you guys on Twitch, YouTube, the other platforms, these are the official company pages. You guys can find more information through them. Link in bio, basically. You can't buy it, obviously, through the live stream like TikTok. Currently on TikTok live stream. You guys are getting a behind-the-scenes look at the TikTok live stream. Cool. By the way, guys, I'm streaming through different cameras right now on Twitch and other platforms. But I'm mostly focused on this Twitch one. So I'm mostly looking at the chat here. If you guys have any questions, regulatory compliance, things like that, put it in the chat. Okay? Alright. I'm going to play something else for you guys. See if you guys like this. Apparently I can't play football though. Because football, you don't NFL has like license and all. Not weird, really. They're very like... But yeah, if you want to stream a game, you can do that technically. You can use obviously I can't do it here for you guys, but in the real world, just stream there for your phone and you can live stream for YouTube and things like that. The HDMI adapter is also included in the kit. Like I said, it's 9 different things that come in the kit, plus your custom screen for your car, make, and model. So it makes it super easy. You can install it within 20-40 minutes. By the way, for those of you guys that are looking at the product and you're ordering, make sure basically, there's if you want to put your car, make, model in here, it's in the add note section, and that's in the credit card page. Where you're putting your credit card information, it'll say add note, that's where you're going to put your car, make, model in here. Alright, for those of you guys on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, if you go to the website, there's a field that says car, make, model in here. It's a lot easier and intuitive if you're ordering direct. But TikTok does offer free shipping, which is nice. So if you get free shipping here, they order directly, they don't get free shipping. That's the main difference. This company does ship locally. Alright guys? And they definitely have been shipping globally. Most of the orders that go through their site. But you know, they've only been on TikTok Shop for about a month and 2 weeks. So they're kind of ramping up on TikTok, but they've been selling these directly for about 2 years. Alright. Let's see. We're way out great now. By the way, next to the speakers. You guys have a car, put your car, make, model in here. This is a consumer display system. You have full control over that broadcasting. You can use it to communicate with your outside world. Promote things while you're on the go. Great for them. Promote your business, things that matter to you. Maybe you just want to play music or decorative things. Some people put Halloween stuff. You know, the sky's the limit. Obviously, just always keep in mind to keep it respectful and lawful, right? Always play lawful content. You're in public. That's the biggest thing to keep in mind, right? Family friendly, things like that. But if you're promoting your business and things like that, you can typically Good. Okay, if you guys have any questions, regulatory compliance, things like that, put it in the chat. If I will also answer SUVs, let's see. By the way, guys, that are just joining, we just showed you guys the inside of 15,000 packs. You guys in the chat can probably vouch for me. We're going to show you guys the inside again. Show you guys at 5, show you guys at 15, and now we're going to show you guys again at 25,000 taps. So keep tapping the screen, each tap counts separately. You can do 20, 30 taps. That's enough time. So let's get this day in the class. To get to our goal, I'll walk you guys through the installation process once more. Super easy, super intuitive, and that's the cool thing about the Hologlass system. Super intuitive, super easy, great. Fully HD. Imagine your back windshield as a full HD. It's a personal billboard at the end of the day, right? That's what it is. It's your own personal billboard. When you think about the signage outside, it's all commissioned by corporations, right? There's not a lot of consumer-generated content out there, right? Let's think about let's think about if you wanted to push consumer-generated content, right? Whether it's your local business or your TikTok, or maybe you're saying happy birthday to someone. Maybe it's Halloween and you wanna, because this is basically like a skin for your vehicle, right? This is basically like a digital wrap for your vehicle, right? Let's say you can obviously change it, it's interchangeable, right? You have full control over that. But where is that consumer voice outside? Visual consumer voice. It doesn't exist. I mean, you can buy a billboard, but it's going to cost you $3K. You know, that's just a number. It depends on what market you're in. $200K. Right? This is a $300 system. Fully HD, and it's a lot closer to the pedestrians anyway. Especially with this one. You're in the sidewalk. Literally, we feel what's in your window. You're trying to communicate. This is outside. This is one of the best ways to do it. Now, the point that I was trying to drive to you guys is that since you guys aren't asking questions in the chat, I'm gonna rant. But feel free to put, car make model in the chat, ask any questions, and we can obviously, this is a two-way conversation. I'm happy to chat about anything you guys want, but I'll keep chatting about the product. In the meantime, so what I'm trying to say is most of the footprint outside, outdoors, it doesn't matter what market you go to, ads, billboards, wraps, taxi toppers, ads everywhere, right? I don't know who likes that. I'm pretty sure even Mark Zuckerberg doesn't like ads. No one likes ads unless it's something that you really are looking for, maybe. But everyone finds them out, right? It's fine. That's what we business get their message out there. But where is that consumer voice inside? It doesn't really exist. I mean, through bumper stickers, through your vocal cords, maybe you're holding a banner on the side of the road, your vocal cords, right? Things like that. If you put on your shirt, bumper stickers can only do so much. They communicate so much. Your back windshield, full HD, has close proximity to everyone outside. Is way more effective way to communicate whatever message you're trying. And you're on the go. You're on the go too. For your QR code, maybe that's driving traffic to your website, socials, whatever it is. Setting up a QR code is super easy. So that's the point of the Hologlass, right? It's kind of making that visual communication world that's outside, into a two-way street. Right now, some advertisers are kind of completely dominating that space. And this is a system that is kind of geared for consumers. But hey, if you have a business, you want to buy 20 of these, 100 of these, you can also buy them for a week. You can run ads if you want to, program them to run ads, but primarily it's a consumer. All right, so that's the end of that rant. Hopefully you guys can understand. I just want to give you guys a little bit of color about the product. By the way, you guys on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, check us out. This is the official company page. Link in bio. I'm on TikTok, so that's the chat that I'm looking at. So if you guys are talking in the chat, I apologize. We're looking into merging the chats for next time. But right now, I'm mostly looking at the chat. So if you guys have questions on these other live stream platforms, check the link in bio. The website does a really good job. By the way, we have some cameras behind me and we're live streaming as well, but for different streams. All right, let's see. Can it go in any car? But Taylor is wondering, that's a great question, but here's the thing. Yes, all sedans and SUVs. Get the kit, order the system, checkout page, you put your credit card information, you're going to put in an add note section of the parking lot on here. They're going to create the screen to perfectly fit your window pattern. Anything that you're doing. So let's say you have a Ford Focus, you have an Optima, or you have a Bentley. Guess what? 2018 Bentley. Make sure you put that in there. You're going to screen perfectly fit that screen. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's basically how it works. Jose is one of the Jose's that look like. Guys, we're at 17,000 taps. We showed you guys at 5K. We showed you guys at 15K. We're going to show you guys again at 25,000 likes. Keep tapping, we're almost there. If you don't want to wait, there's images of it in the product that's pinned in the showcase. There's images of what the system looks like this time. If you don't want to wait. If you want to wait to 25,000 likes, because we're already going to show you guys at 15. The next milestone is 25K. Because we kind of flew past the original one. So, keep tapping. Keep tapping, guys. The new milestone is. I wonder if I can add that goal on here. I wonder if I can. Anyway. But yeah, keep tapping. It helps us out a bunch. If you're a supporter, if you think that the company has a pretty benign mission statement, tap the screen, guys. Because I do think that they are very benevolent in general. I mean, it's giving a voice to consumers, to consumer vehicles that never had a voice outside. It's mostly advertisers that have any footprint outside. There's an easy way. You're your own personal vehicle that's already in front of thousands of people as you drive to work. You're already in front of people anyway. Think about all the thousands of people that driven past last year. Put us in your brain, put us in your message on the go, and then it's all of us. Could have been that's potential. You know, you can look at it however you want to look at it. Maybe it's a revenue stream, maybe it's followers, maybe that's just whatever it is. So keep that in mind, guys. Yeah, so Z, we're gonna show you guys at 25,000 taps. Alright, I'm gonna change the video real quick. I have some sports playing. By the way, it's available in the Apple App Store. That's the app for you guys on YouTube and Twitch. Okay. By the way, guys, on YouTube, Twitch, the other screens, you guys are kind of seeing a behind-the-scenes stream right now. I'm on TikTok primarily, but on other screens, if you're interested in the product, tap the link in bio. You can buy it directly through them. So keep that in mind. Alright, go ahead and do the chat, guys. I'm scrolling up. Thank you guys for tapping. I see you guys tapping. Hey, tap. We're gonna get there. I know everyone tapping together. We're gonna get there. I mean, we got to 5, we got to 15. The next time we're gonna show you guys is 25,000 taps. But I'm going to prove to you guys how easy it is to get this set up. And the cool thing about when you buy the system, whether it's the rear side for $350, whether it's the back windshield for $450, the front windshield is in the 600s because they're a lot bigger screens. But you get a custom screen. You get the projection system, all 9 components, plus your custom screen here. But yeah, that's why the rear side is the most affordable because the screen is small. Donnie Armani is wondering about the Honda 2015. Will it work? Yes. What kind of Honda 2015? Is it a Honda Pilot? Okay. Yes. You did a back windshield with the rear side. By the way, guys, you guys can know what Donnie did. Put your car make and model. Car model in here in the chat. And I already know if you can do the back windshield or you can do this. The rear side version is more for sedan. You can do the back windshield. What do you think about the rear side? Always makes the sidewalk. Right? So if you're on the sidewalk, there's the one that's the most sturdy, and the most affordable, and the most compatible across all cars. That's the one you want for that. If you want a back windshield, there's going to be an SUV. You can also do rear side. Someone said this OD hard. Okay. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys love this. Destin Rose says this is OD hard. Brayden says, yo. 1996 Silverado. Yes, rated. You can do the rear side windows. Or that long back windshield in that Silverado. You can do that as well. 2014 Steel Lake 250. Yes, you can do the rear side windows on that one. Okay. Are we at 20K? Oh, we're almost there. By the way, it's 25K. We get to 25K, guys. I know. By the way, I know everyone's tapping. We're doing it together. We get to 25K. We're going to show you guys the inside again. So I'm going to roll the music. I'm going to give you guys a quick overview once again of what this is and what it's for, and show you guys, how easy it is to install. It comes with screen and all other nice components that you need. All right, Pranos also they build screens for all production vehicles. So it's perfectly shaped. So basically the same projection system that's on this car is the same on the screen over there. Only difference is obviously the screen is shaped a little different than vehicles. Right? But they support also on SUVs. Okay. Someone says fire. By the way, guys, I will get to everyone's comments. I won't skip a comment. When it shows up back I will make sure that's show up. Don't worry, putting it on. Dazzle, he's wondering about the Hyundai Sonata. Yes, you can do the rear side on that. 2017 GMC, you can do the rear side and that back windshield. He's wondering about 23 CX50. Yes, you can do the rear side windows, right? By rear side is this rear side windows. Or you can do the back windshield, either or. So when I say rear side, I mean that rear side window, back windshield. Alright? So CX50, yes. You can do both. 2003 Mercedes C320, yes, you can do the rear side window on that one. Overall, yeah. No, it's 25. We're doing it every 10,000 taps. So we're at 15, we showed you guys, so 25 is 10K. So every 10K. So we did it at 5K, we showed you guys, and then we showed you guys at 15K, and now we're going to show you guys at 25. So I didn't move the ball or anything, but it will always 25. So keep tapping. We're almost there. I mean, we're at 20,000 likes, guys. Keep tapping. We'll show you guys this in no time. I mean, sometimes we get there quick, in 2 minutes, you know. Yeah, Sherman, we're almost there. No, we're almost there. Okay, no Sherman side. Okay, good question. Someone has a good question. So, when you're doing the rear side, yes, you can technically do, if you're an SUV, you can technically do both sides, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would just get one side and get it for the rear. By default, those will go to the right side, because that's the side that's always facing the sidewalk. So if you're trying to promote or share content, or share your message to people outside, that's what you want. The projection system, and I'm going to show you guys here in like 5,000 likes, is not going to be able to do. Okay, I'm going to show you guys in a second. But yes, you can do both, but we're recommending doing but we've seen people do all three windows, right? But you're going to have 3 different projectors hanging down. It can get kind of cluttered in there. I wouldn't recommend it. I would do max a back windshield and the rear side. I wouldn't do all 3. Personally, that's what when I'm driving around town, I'm doing the back and the side. I'm promoting my business. Tommy is wondering about their 2020 Corolla. Yes, you can do the rear side of that. Back windshield for the Hyundai. Sorry guys, I'm scrolling back up to the chat. I'm a little bit there. Practice 300, you can do the rear side. Ricky, rear side Chevy Silverado. Yes, you can do the rear side windows, but not really shady. Dodge Magnum, you can do the back windshield or the rear side on that one, shady. Madness is okay. Ella is saying she's paying $5 grand for the first time to her messenger. That sounds like a scam. I agree. We're at 50. Yeah, so we're at 21. We get to 25K. We're doing it at 10,000. Every 10,000 likes. We're showing you guys 5K likes, 15,000. Now we're at 21. We're going to show you guys 25. So 4,000 likes. Okay. For your Corolla, you can do the rear side window. By the way, guys, if you're getting the flip shop at the checkout page where you do your credit card, the add note section is where you're going to put your 2020 Corolla or whatever it is. Right? But by the way, if you forget to put it in, the company always reaches out to confirm with you. They would never ship out the system without getting that because it comes with a custom screen plus everything else. Dog tag can be on the rear side. It does show 2%, I have 5% of back here. Show me says 3. Show the inside, yes, we're at 4,000 likes away. Hyundai S20 back windshield, yes. You can do the back windshield and I'm just scrolling up so I can get some comments. Shelby Silverado, you can do the rear side with the back windshield. Someone said no. 19 Lawrence West, 1983 of Camilo, we can do the rear side. Tyree says, come on man, don't work, my boss is tripping. Hey, we're almost there. By the way, if you don't want to wait for the inside, you can, if you click on the product, there's the inside, there's pictures of it in the product showcase. Right? But you know, when we get to 4,000 likes away, I'll give you guys a more comprehensive look at the entire thing. But yeah, if you're at work, hopefully you get some trouble. Mendez, Roxy, Tesla Model Y. By the way, you guys on YouTube, Twitch, link in bio if you guys want to buy the system. I'm not looking at the chat, unfortunately, over there. I'm only looking at the chat on TikTok. By the way, we got some Tesla Model Y, rear side, back windshield. Camaro SS, yes, rear side on that one. 04, Camaro, rear side. 04, rear side. Both ways are included with the system. 2018 Ford F-150, you can do the rear side window with the back windshield. Sherman Music says Apple Music. Yes, of course. Anything that's on your phone. So if you want to screen mirror your Apple Music, it comes with HDMI adapter that connects to your USB-C. Your phone, most Android devices have USB-C now too, so it works for both. It's DJ 2013 Jaguar XF. Remind me please for that Jaguar XF, is that an SUV or sedan? By the way guys, we are 2,000 likes away from showing you guys inside. We're not good, we're almost there. We've shown you guys already, but those of you guys are just joining, we're going to show you guys again 25,000 likes. And I'm going to walk you guys through and use a comprehensive demo. Show you guys how easy it is to convert your back windows into a communication system and broadcast what matters to you on the go, whether it's your business, things that matter to you, maybe you're fundraising, maybe you're just doing it, using it for self-expression and decorative purposes. You want to play music or little animations, you can do that as well. Share me right, Bluetooth or not. Yes, the Pranos app does communicate to the system via Bluetooth, but if you don't want to use the Pranos app, which basically allows you to access all the videos that are already on your camera roll and upload them to a playlist, so you can now go to there, move it, things like that. If you don't want to use that, you can use the HDMI adapter as well. Alright? Is it legal? Yes, it is. It depends on your jurisdiction and what content you're playing. But rear outward-facing displays, for the most part, are illegal. Now the real question is, can you play video while you're driving on the highway? In a lot of places you can, but in some places you may not be able to. So you might have to go static mode, which means you can, upload an image, right? Maybe that's your logo, your art, or that's your video. Maybe you do video when you're parked, and you do static when you're driving around. But believe it or not, you can actually do video while you're driving in most places. Because of these traction laws. Traction laws mostly tend to restrict 180 degrees of forward for the driver. and that's inside the vehicle. Things outside the car, like another hologlass in front of them, a hologlass, obviously that's outward facing, something behind, that's outside of that restriction, right? 180 degrees looking forward, within the cabin. That's what is restricted at the federal and state level. Now you gotta check out the county laws, so that's why these are just, that's not a legal opinion, that's more of, hey, you don't research, maybe running my chat GPT, say, hey, I live in this county, Texas, can I play video that's outward facing from my back window? I'm sure ChatGPT will give you a good analysis on that. Okay. Alright guys, we're at 25K. Okay, we're at 25K. By the way, I'm trying to catch up to the chat. We hit the goal, so don't worry, we're gonna show you guys inside. We're at 25. By the way, guys, yes, Eli, we're gonna show you guys how this works now. It's a broadcast system. You control the message. You can watch TV, yes. I'm gonna use your ass like that. There's literally take watch TV, yes. You can watch TV, football games, yes. You can use that to YouTube or anything like that. Cool. All right. Genesis G7, you can do the back control the reverse side. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and, by the way, while I'm showing you guys the inside, I won't be able to look at the chat as much. So if you feel like you're getting ignored, it's because I'm just trying to show you guys the inside. We're at 25,000, so that's what we've been working towards. So we're here. It's a team effort. Appreciate it. All the lights. All right. So quick overview. This is the Pranos Hologlass display system. It's a rear projection system that converts all back windows, all stands and SUVs into a full HD screen. It's a localized system, so it's like you practice it's like a speaker and like you have full control over the message, right? It comes with a projection system, a mount. It comes with a media player, HDMI adapter, power inverter that allows you to connect and power for your cigarette socket, aka your 12 volt. That's how it's powered. Now, when you order it, you also get a custom screen that perfectly is already manufactured to fit your window pattern. It doesn't matter what it is, what car make on it, as long as it's a sedan or an SUV, they cover all of them. So that, for example, as you guys can see here, this screen module here is completely different than the one there, right? Of course, the projection system and everything else is the exact same. The difference, the reason for the price difference is the screens are smaller. So that one is 350, this, the back windshields are 100. Alright, so this is a screen module. I'm gonna put my finger up. It's not gonna pull it out. See that? So the thickness is about the same as a credit card. I'm just gonna start with the screens and then we'll get into the projection systems. So when you get the system and you order it, right? The next time you're gonna put it in your car make model. So you just pop, you can easily pop this in and out, right? So it's completely detachable. You pop it in, pop it out. So you don't need a professional. You don't need to take it to the local shop. Everything you need, you pop it in. It's pretty thin. You see how I can just easily pop this in and out. Boom. All right. So that's the screen. I'm gonna show you guys the screen over here. Same thing, obviously for these rear side windows, quarter panel. You get the quarter panel piece that perfectly fits your window pattern. As you guys can see here, it is fully opaque, but construction laws in the United States when it comes to back windows, as long as you have rear view mirrors at the federal and state level, usually you're good to go. The cool thing is, there's a lot of cars that don't even have back windows to begin with. Do your own research on that. So the screen, there's an adhesive, pops right into your glass channel. The thickness is about the same as a credit card. Pop this in. As you guys can see, I can literally pop this out. I'm not going to pop it out all the way, but just slide it back in. Boom. The screen is in there, so when you get the system, it's already going to match your window, and then obviously you're going to need your projection system set up. So let me walk you guys through that. Okay? Keep tapping the screen, guys, if you guys are liking the demo. Alright, so this is the projection system. So in that kit, like I said, it comes with a mount and a sunroof. So if you have an SUV with a sunroof, I'm going to give you guys a closer look. That's the way you're going to mount it. It's detachable, you can take it on and off, easy pop it out. It's gonna, the cool thing about this is easy. All back windows and screens, right? This is projection systems. Now, it comes with a power inverter that connects to your 12-volt cigarette socket. And then that's basically as far as the projection system. If you want to do the back windshield setup, you're going to need an SUV. If you don't have an SUV, I'm going to show you guys how that's mounted now. Just give me 1 second. So let's say you or maybe you have an SUV and you don't want to do the back windshield for a reason. By the way, the cool thing about this is it comes on now, so you can take it. I've had people, I lived in San Francisco for some time, to work to the cars a lot. So if you live in a dangerous area, you want to take that in. It's like leaving a laptop in a dangerous area. Don't leave your phone and laptop in an area that's prone for theft. That's a cool thing about it. Attaching. Now, that's the setup for the rear side. Everything. The screen's different. Mounted on the side window, boom, pop that in, plug it in, download the app, get that screen in there, pair the app, or you can use the HDMI adapter if you want to use that. And then you're ready to share the message to the world. Or start sharing your message, start sharing whatever it is you're sharing with your business, things that you care about, whatever it is. All right, so now I'm looking at the chat, guys. If I missed anything, by the way, you guys on YouTube and Twitch, I'm not looking at the chat, unfortunately, but you guys can check out the link in bio. Link in bio, the company has a bunch of frequently asked questions that are answered on the website. But yeah, for you guys here on TikTok, but anyway, what's cool about this is it's easy to install. Easy to install. It's not permanent, right? So if you don't want to use it, or you can use it when you want to, when you don't need it, store it, right? So it's not a permanent modification. You don't have to pay someone to do it for you. All these things, and it's great. So, keep tapping the screen, guys. By the way, for those of you guys just joining, I'm showing you guys this right now. That was over 25,000 likes. We're going to show you guys 35,000. Okay, so 2020 Gladiator, yes, you can do the rear side or the back windshield. Can you still see out of it? No, it's actually inside. Okay, so, all right, so we're good here. This is the company that manufactures them, Pranos Hologlass. Can you still see out of it? Feel free to keep putting your car make model in the chat, guys. I'll let you know if it's compatible with your vehicle. But as far as the interior demo, as I told you, it's meant to be universal, easy to install. The only difference is the screen that as you guys see, it's shaped perfectly for your car. It's definitely out of the way, easy and completely user friendly. So if you're somebody that doesn't know anything about cars, you've never bought a car mod ever, you can still convert your back windows into your own billboard to share content that you care for. By the way, there's a localized system, so the content doesn't go through a server. You can even use these completely offline. It comes with HDMI adapter as well. So if you don't want to use a Pranos app, you can just pop the HDMI cord through the HDMI adapter straight to your phone and stream there. Some people want to do that to like live stream or things like that. So you're obviously going to be responsible. Thaddeus is wondering about his 2004 Honda Odyssey. You can do the back. Okay, so those back are really nice windows. Really large. You can do the back windshield or the rear side of the house. Life insurance. So yeah, so you see the guy with life insurance? Yes. So if you're life insurance, you have a business that's doing life insurance. Hey, put your promo video up there. And I'm going to show you guys really quick. I have a real estate video. For promo, it's a marketing expense, right? Business expense. Eddie Aguilar, 19. Okay, I don't know what you mean by the 19530. Okay, BMW 530, yes, you can do the rear side to work back windshield on that one. Really quick, for the gentleman that has a life insurance company, I'm going to show you something just for you. And I'm going to kind of go through the business application, right? So if you have to justify the expense, like, okay, well, I'm using it for business. You could also use it to share, you want to live stream the game, you can live stream the game. I have a Lamborghini, it looks sick. So these nuts, by the way, that's his or her name. For your Lamborghini, it has to be the SUV. Unfortunately, this doesn't work on YouTube. So if you have an Aventador, it won't work. But if you have the SUV version of the Lamborghini, yes, it will create the screen for that car. Okay? Alright. Cool. Let's keep going on through the chat here. I'm watching, huh? I'm gonna play something for you. 2023 Sonata Life Insurance Mark. Yes, for that Sonata, is that the Sonata SUV or sedan? I think. So basically, if you have an SUV, you can use the back windshield to the rear side. If you have a sedan, you can only use the rear side windows. The back windshield. But keep putting it in there so I can kind of specify for you guys here in the chat. All right, I'll get to everyone in the chat, guys. We're at 25,000 likes. When we get to 35,000 likes, I'll show you guys the inside again. So keep tapping the screen. Got it, thanks. Show the device. Yeah, so we just showed you guys at 25. We're gonna show you guys again at 35,000. So keep tapping. Right now I'm trying to pair the app. I'm gonna show you guys something. By the way, you guys on Twitch and Twitch and YouTube, make sure to link in bio if you want to learn more about the product. I'm not looking at the chat on those right now. I'm looking at the TikTok one. Link in bio. By the way, guys, I have a few cameras behind me to alright. 10-4. Sedan. So 2015 Taurus. Yeah, you can do the rear sides. Or the back windshield now. Price is $300. We'll do the right side, which is this one here. Show the device. Yeah, we're going to show it to you guys at 25. Right now, I'm hearing the device. Yeah, keep asking questions, guys, in the chat. I'll answer them. This is a broadcast system. Basically, what it is, virtual program goes into a broadcast system. You can obviously go into business, it's a way to share content, obviously. Those are some meetings, pedestrians, and things like that. Especially if we live in a highly saturated area or maybe highly popular area. It's a great way to get your message across. All right, so I promised somebody a video. Here we go. So I have this real estate video. So when it comes to utilitarian use cases, right? And not just all these fun hip hop music videos. Like we're just doing this for the live stream. I mean, let's say you're a real estate agent, you're in a small business, whatever it is. This is our promo video, right? You can put a phone number up there. Obviously, I would recommend doing the QR code, and I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. The QR code method, I mean, putting your phone number is a little outdated, to be honest with you, especially if people are outside on the go. They're only going to have 2 or 3 seconds to look at your window. You know, they're going to tap on the QR code, maybe an app, go to the website, or whatever. I would recommend the QR code, but I'm going to show you guys. So life insurance, Marv, this video is for you. Put this on just for you a little bit. All right, we're at 26,000 likes, guys. When we get to 35,000, we're at 26.3. I'll show you guys in a second. Straight to the Midwest. By the way, I'm trying to get through the chat right now. I'm definitely behind, but I'll get to you. Pickup trucks, yes. We've got all sedans and SUVs and pickup trucks. Just not the 2-seater trucks. I want the QR code one. So here's the thing. The QR code thing that I was mentioning, it's not something that comes with the app or anything like that. Just remember, guys, you can upload any video you like on this, right? But it's not like this is moderated in any way. In principle, it's like a megaphone or a JBL speaker. So you walk outside and you blast a message through audio. It obviously has different implications because there's obviously a visual output. All right, so this is kind of like, so let's say you want to, okay, like this video, right? Pretend that's your business promo, right? Pretend that's your business promo. These are obviously TikTok and right? They're just, you know, maybe the QR code goes through TikTok and they're trying to get a follow, right? So they put their content. Pretend that's your real estate business, whatever it is. You can put your QR code in the corner, right? There are free QR code generators online. It's easy to just get one. Link it to your website, whatever it is you're trying to drive traffic to. It could be a way to drive traffic for like life insurance mark. Boom. I wanted to show you guys a QR code because I think it's more effective than, you know, trying to type in 10 digits with, you know, phone number that's 10 digits. Right? That's 10 taps, right? Or maybe 15 taps. QR code is 1 tap. Well, I guess 2 taps. You guys know what I'm saying, right? That's the very top version. Okay, Emily, you get what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Awesome. So this is kind of the business. Now we're going to go to the fun stuff again. I'm going to keep on playing music because this is a live stream. We try to obviously keep it fun. You can play music, you can play messages, things you care about. You know, this is you're basically, I think it's another way to exercise your freedom of speech, right? Whether it's promo or whatever it is. You know, promoting whatever it is. Obviously, you're going to make sure you're playing lawful content, legal content. That's one of the biggest things you're doing. All right, life insurance, Marv. You're wondering about, does it connect by app or you're inside, so play. Okay. So that's a great question. Okay, so there's 2 ways to play content. You can download. You can download the Pranos app, which is called you can basically upload any video that's already in your video in your gallery. Whatever it is, you download a video, you promo, whatever it is. You're creating a playlist, uploading them, and you're looping it and things like that. The cool thing about that is you can loop it so you don't have to really manage it much. And that's it, right? Now, if you want to live stream, you don't want to download videos and all that stuff, you don't want to use the Pranos app, you can also use the included HDMI adapter. What that allows you to do is plug straight into your phone, and it'll stream mirror anything that's on your phone, whether it's your YouTube or whatever. And that's also included, right? So there's two methods to play content, control content. Great question. Trucks, yes, metal law trucks. Cool. All right. Hopefully, I'm caught up with the questions, guys. Feel free. If you're adding it through if you're buying it here through the cart, make sure in the checkout page to put in the add notes section, put your car make model and year. Because TikTok doesn't allow to they don't have like fields for you to like type in your car make and model. I know their website allows, the Pranos website, the manufacturer, correct? But if you're buying it through TikTok shop, you do get free shipping, which is cool. But yeah, in the checkout page, just in the add notes section, put, hey, I have a Mazda Miata. By the way, that car was not compatible. Let's Honda Accord, yes. 2015. All right, Solo G. Let's see how that inside looks. So we're at 27,000 taps, guys. We're gonna show you guys at 35,000. So we're getting there, though. Tap tap. We'll just show you guys at 25. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. Thanks for the support, guys. Great questions, by the way. Keep asking questions. Feel free to keep putting your car make and model in the chat. Ask about regulatory compliance, the applications, the use cases, performance, specs. I'm happy to address anything you guys like. Installation, the process. It's all very turnkey. Tint levels at 5% tint. I didn't have to take my tint level. It still works great, right? I mean, basically, the importance of the Hologlass system as a communication system, it's not just people to push their content outdoors through their own personal vehicle, right? Through their personal property, outdoors and exercise their personal expression and the freedom of speech, right? Push your videos, push your content, push things that matter to you, right? That's what's cool about it, right? When you think about the visual signage outdoors, it's nothing but ads. Ads, everywhere, of course, is going to use ads, especially to promote yourself. But if you just want to promote a fun graphic, your memes, or whatever it is, this guy's not obviously keep it legal, lawful. That's basically the only thing you got to keep in mind. Always make sure that it's, we all know how to act in public, right? I mean, it's just another way to express yourself outdoors, on the go, especially if you're downtown in the city, in front of other people. Just make sure you're respectful of things of nature. But other than that, yeah, converts all back windows into a full HD broadcasting platform. And by that, I mean, this will get reach even, I'm like 30 feet, 40 feet, I'm backing up now, so you guys can see, right? Even if across the street, you can see, right? Of course, it's built, to target people on the sidewalk, right? So if you're on the sidewalk and you're driving past, they're gonna see your screen and you can find your way, right? So Smiley is wondering about the video feed coming from. So it comes from the Pranos app through Bluetooth, or you can just hardwire it in through the HDMI cable, right? The projection system has an HDMI cord and you go straight in with the HDMI adapter. It's also included in the kit. So there's two ways to play content. You want to go straight into your phone and screen mirror anything that's already on your phone or your tablet. You can do that. Or you can use the Bluetooth app that allows you to basically queue up videos or things like that. Or sorry, just videos basically, or images. Just look at the Pranos app, available on App Store, Play Store, gallery, upload videos, queue them up, loop them, control them, things like that. You control the system, control the message. Okay. Also, connects to your Bluetooth speakers, right? So if you want audio capabilities, guys, if you want to, let's say you want to promote. I'm going to move the projectors a little bit so they'll show the QR code to me. But anyway, the QR code is important because I just kind of moved it so that it should have QR code too much. But anyway, it's really more for demo purposes, right, to show you guys. Alright, so, cool. I'm going to the chat, Android Justice says that goes crazy. Digital Showcase is wondering, hey guys, Santa Fe. Yeah, you can do the back windshield, put the Versa on that. Great for promo, great for standing out, great for getting a message across. But Smiley, the video feed can come. Hopefully I answered your question on the video playback. Like I said, you can upload the videos to the app, send them to the system, and kind of queue them up and control them through the app. That's better. That's kind of good if you're like promoting your business and you already know there's like 5 or 6 videos you want to loop and control, and you have 3 set videos you want to get on. But if you want to live stream or you don't want to download things, you can also just use the HDMI adapter. That's also included. All right. Cool. I'm scrolling through that. By the way, I will get to everyone's comment. That's a promise. I'm gonna make sure someone share the live. Keep sharing the live, guys. And by the way, not only do you get the visual reach. By the way, you will sedate again on the other side. If you hear back but not only do you get the audio reach, guys. Sorry, the visual reach. Right on the windows. It connects to your Bluetooth speakers. That's it. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see. Keep asking questions in the chat, guys. Some low red says that's fire. Smiley was wondering about the power source. So it comes with a power inverter, which makes you portable cigarette socket. Right? Pop that in, and that's your good power. Now, your car does have to be on, so that it's really built for when you're driving around. This car here is actually completely on. Premium gas and this car is an old Mercedes, but it's not only premium. Anyway, that's kind of cheap. That's a side note. So what I do with this car is, hey, I get a battery pack. You can get those battery packs from Amazon or whatever, like $50. And that's so. The cool thing about that is, hey, lock the car, roll up the windows. If you want to like leave your car looping constant for hours on end, that's the benefit. The battery pack is not included with the system. But for if you're playing it through the car's power, yeah, everything's included in the system. By default, it comes with the socket. Okay? Lil Red says that's fire. Got an appointment, BRB. Life insurance, thanks for stopping by. Adding to the cart. Yeah, feel free to ask us any questions if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Cool. So, can you show the projection system? Yes, so we're at 20,000 likes, guys. When we get to 35,000, we're going to show you guys inside. This is your personal billboard. Imagine your car's back windows as a retrofit screen that allows you to communicate through videos while you're driving. That's what this system allows you to do. It's about all sedans and SUVs. For the system, you're talking about here, and create a screen to perfectly fit your window pattern. Right now we're showing you guys these TikTokers and lip sync videos, and it has a QR code, kind of to show you guys that this could be used for self-promotion, whether you're a content creator, you're a rapper, maybe you're a real estate agent, maybe you're a law firm, maybe you're fundraising or raising for a GoFundMe you're trying to promote, or a cause you're looking to promote. Whatever it is, you can do that through the Hologlass, of course, to make sure it's legal and not for all those things. So that's what the Hologlass allows you to do, right? It allows you to join the conversation that has only really been, the only people really communicating on cars with advertisers, right? This allows everyday people with personal vehicles to also promote things like that. It shouldn't just be ads and billboards outside, right? We have personal vehicles. Why can't our back windows be a full HD screen? And they are fully legal, but perhaps there hasn't been that mode. The Hologlass kind of hits an interesting intersection when it comes to product, the use case, installation, price point, and it kind of changes the way we communicate because it opens up a whole avenue of communication that hasn't been open for regular individuals with regular vehicles, right? And by regular is fine as a term, consumer-driven content. Most of the content out there is ads, and that's kind of the point I wanted to drive home, so you guys can get a little bit of context as to why this matters. Why it matters. I mean, especially if you're on TikTok, right? If you love consumer-generated content, TikTok, right? TikTok and Instagram have done a great job at creating a platform for people to push their content in the digital space. But where is that platform outside? Pranos Hologlass is closing the gap and introducing a platform for people to push your content out there, especially if you're listening from a populated area. Alright, so that's what this is about. And that's why it's important for those of you that like to. And not only that, but it's very aesthetic, and that's one of the reasons why it does draw a lot of attention. Because it kind of fits the shape of it. Lama Land is saying, wow, and hello. Hello, La La Land. HC wants to see the inside. Yes, we're going to show you guys, we're at 30,000 taps. We've shown you guys inside at 5,000 taps. We already moved past that. We showed you guys at 15, 25, and now we're going to show you guys again at 35. So for those of you guys are joining, bear with me. We're definitely going to show you guys, and I'm going to give you guys a comprehensive demo of the inside. So we'll get to 35,000. By the way, the lights help us out a ton. They help us get visibility, exposure on, on these live streams. That's why when it's free to tap, and even if you tap 20, 30 times, it helps us out a ton. So we like to try to gamify this experience, make it fun. Now, if you don't want to wait for 35,000 likes, there's pictures of the product in the showcase. Okay? But anyway, this, of course, we were playing music videos earlier, but now we're going to go ahead and show you guys the business side of things. So let's say you're playing Halloween videos 1 second, then you're playing hip-hop videos, or maybe now you want to promote your business. Maybe you're a plumber, maybe, whatever it is, right? Converting your back windows into a fully shaped broadcasting platform allows you to join that community, that visual communication conversation that's currently happening outside, but some advertisers really the only ones playing the game outside are advertisers, right? This Pranos Hologlass opens up a whole highway to community. And most importantly, it's actually legal. It obviously depends on how you use it. Obviously, if you play legal content, there are consequences. I don't recommend doing that at all. There's license plates right there. By the way, this today's link right here, so you guys can see that it's a live demo. But anyway, we have to always play lawful content. We all know what kind of flies outside of the Same thing applies there. It applies there. Right? Personal expression laws and things like that. But if you're promoting your business, boom, that's all you. Or whatever it is you want to do. Feel free to put your car make model in the chat, guys. Hit Girly Pop is wondering. Has a question. Let's see. Can you still see this in the sun? Great question. So this is mostly an evening, nighttime product. This consumer version was going to slim down to lower the cost depending on consumers. But there was a version that was built back in 2019 that was discontinued, but the cost was $1,000. That did work during the daytime as well, but it's just not consumer friendly from a price perspective and installation. But here's the thing: if there's overcast or at nighttime and things like that, there's obviously ambient lighting in here. Still looks great. Great question. Great question. I have 5% tint. Still looks great. But yeah, that's a great question. Boom. But compatible with all sedans and SUVs, guys. So if you're promoting yourself, promoting your content, you're a business owner, or maybe you just like it because it looks flashy, right? Like over there, we have the music video going over there on the rear side. So you can either order the rear side version at checkout. You can choose rear side, back windshield, the front, in the add-in section at checkout. Checkout page, where you see your credit card. That's where you're gonna put. That's where you're gonna insert your comic model. Okay. So. Cool. Great questions, by the way, guys. Cool. If you guys are interested, put your car make model in here in the chat. Hey, let's say you have a Ford Focus or Nissan Altima, or don't be shy, put it in the chat. Every question is valid. There are no dumb questions, by the way, guys. And I will get back to everyone's questions. Everyone's questions are important. So put it in the chat. If you're wondering about installation, well, I'm gonna go through the installation here in 2,000 likes. We're 33,000 likes in. When we get to 35, we're going to show you guys this. Right? Tesla model. All right, now the comments are coming in. All right, bear with me. I will get to everyone, even have to scroll up. 2007 Chevy Avalanche. Showing the back windshield or that rear side window version I'm showing you guys right now. All right, Tesla Model X, you can do the rear side or the back windshield. Zayden is wondering about Chevy Malibu LT, you can do the rear side window. Okay? Let's see, I'm getting everyone. Mercury Milan, you can do the rear side on that one. So when you order it, they customize the screens to perfectly fit your car. So your Mercury Milan, Toyota Sienna. I mean, I believe the Mercury Milan is a sedan, correct? Or is it an SUV? Simple Truth is wondering about the Toyota Sienna. You can do the back windshield or that rear side. Eurogame 2007 Tahoe, you can do the back windshield or the rear side on that one. DJ Skip, Lincoln MKZ. Yes, you can do the back windshield or the rear side. T1, 2015 F-150. Yes, for that one, for that truck, you can do that long back windshield or the rear side. Alright, good questions, guys, by the way. Alright, I'm scrolling up. Toyota Sienna, I got to that one. Okay, so Brian, your sedan Mercury Milan is your this. The cool thing about the rear side is not the most affordable version, but in my opinion, my favorite because of the positioning. When you get it for the rear side, it's always facing the sidewalk, right? Sometimes people don't really see people on the street, like talking about pedestrian sidewalk, things like that. People don't look at the back windshield as much as they're talking about this one. I mean, you could be walking down the street, you can't miss it, and they're gonna snap. They're gonna have to see whatever it is they're trying to do. So that rear side window version. And that's the cool thing about Pranos Hologlass. It kind of creates an environment where you kind of become a user by default. Just because you're outside. When you're more of a passive user, because you're just looking at the screen. But if you're outside, you're unless you cover your eyes when you're outside, you're probably going to see someone's content. Right? And that's the cool thing about the Hologlass. But I mean, really the counter to that is, do you guys prefer to see ads everywhere? Or do you think that everyday people should be able to communicate visually through their own personal cars? That's the question. Or do you think it should only be ads outside? I mean, obviously, if you ask a corporation that, they can probably say it's ads. It's an open-ended question. You guys don't have to answer in the chat if you do for free. But you guys can think. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. Big O, Lexus LS 500. You can do the first side of the windshield. Simply True says thank you. Eddie Blue says 2016. Camry, you can do the rear side on that one. Base. Anthony, Dodge Hellcat. So is your Dodge Hellcat sedan or an SUV? So it only works on 4-door sedans. So no coupes, unfortunately. I don't know if your Hellcat's a coupe or not. So those two-seaters won't work, unfortunately. You have to have a 4-door sedan, 4-door coupe. Or sorry, 4-door sedan, 4-door SUV. Inside like what? Alright guys, look at that. We're at 35,000. We're at 35,000. Dodge Hellcat, yes, compatible if it is a 4-door. Natty Colors. Alright guys, we're at 35, so I'm going to show you guys the results. Give me a second. Hit the goal. Hit the goal. Alright. Let's pause. Adrian says 2020, Volkswagen Jetta July. Okay, yes it is. Depends on how you use it and where, jurisdiction. Alright guys, so when I'm showing you guys the inside, Big O, I didn't see your car. By the way, guys, I'm going to show you guys the inside. So while I'm doing this, I won't be able to look at the chat as much. So don't feel like I'm ignoring you. I'm just showing everyone the inside. The goal was 35,000 likes, and we hit that. So that's what everyone's been tapping and working toward in the chat. So I feel like you're being rewarded. If I miss it, feel free to DM this account. This is the official company page. I am just one of the people manning, one of their sales reps manning the live stream. DM them, message them, email them, whatever it is, the customer support team. If I miss it, or whatever the case may be. But anyway, all right, time to show you guys the inside. Cool. So, this is the Pranos Hologlass system. It allows you to convert your back windows into screens. This system comes with a projection system, mounting system that's shock absorbent, which will mitigate bumps on the road, things like that, so you won't have damage to it. It comes with your power inverter, which allows you to plug it into your cigarette socket. It comes with your media player and HDMI adapter. Those are 9 different components it comes with, plus your custom screen that perfectly will fit your window pattern, regardless of what sedan or SUV you have. So when you order it, you're going to obviously specify what you have, and you're going to order it for your side or your Alright, so this is a screen module. I'm going to start with screen modules first, and then I want to get into the inside. Alright, so I got my hand underneath. You guys see how easy they are. Underneath here, the thickness of this screen is about the same as a deck cover. So it's 0.5 millimeters thick. It's easy to pop in and out. As you guys can see, you can easily pop it out. Yeah, just pop it out. There's no adhesive or anything like that. It just pops in. So you order the system, and it already comes to match your window perfectly. You pop it in, and you're good. That part literally takes a few seconds. Typically, you just pop it in, and that's it. Right? Now, you also have an app for the playback. Now let's get into the projection system. I'm going to show you guys the inside and the setup. This is something that's easy to install. It's an aftermarket device. Essentially retrofits and converts all back windows into screens. The cool thing about this projection system is that from outside, no matter what window you have, now, here's the projection system it comes with. It comes with your focus sensor and your shock absorber mount. The way you're going to mount it is on the sunroof. Pop it in, pop it out. Oh, by the way, let me get you guys. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so let me get the other camera too. 1 second, guys. For those of you guys, I don't want to leave you guys out. Here, 1 second. All right, so here is the shock absorber mount. You pop that in. The great thing about this is completely detachable. So you can take it on, take it off when you want to use it. You don't want to leave it on permanently. I mean, it's like leaving a phone or a laptop in your car, right? Probably don't want to leave it in your car if you live in a dangerous area. Now, screens pop in and out. This pops in and out. Now, if you want to do the back windshield setup, you're going to want to install it on the sunroof. If you don't have an SUV with a sunroof, you're gonna want to do the rear side version. Or if you have an SUV without a sunroof, you can always just do the rear side window version. I'm gonna show you guys how that's installed. It connects to your 12 volt. So as you guys can see, you don't need a professional. You don't need to take it to a body shop. You can get this done yourself, easy. And it's, by the way, I'm not looking at the chat right now, guys. But yeah, obstruction of your back window. There's plenty of cars that don't have back windows at all. But from a federal perspective, as long as you have rear view mirrors and you can see behind you. And by rear view mirrors, I mean those right there. Right? So there's plenty of cars that are in production and legal that don't have back windows. So obstruction, and look it up. Feel free to look it up yourself. But obstructing your back windows is not. Now, if you don't like to do that, or maybe you're just doing it for a time, whatever. You can obviously turn it on and off. I'm going to show you guys a screen here for the rear side window version as well. Let's say you order for the 2010 Mercedes Benz, right? Obviously, it comes with a panel piece, both pieces flip, pop in and out, easy to pop in and out. As you guys can see, the thickness is about the same with a credit card. Pops into this channel. So even if you have no experience with cars, it's nothing crazy. You pop the screen in, boom. Now I'm going to show you guys a projection system. Projection system mounts same exact thing. The only difference is on the screen. It mounts on the opposing window. You project it across. And that's basically it, guys. As you guys can see, it's super easy. And you know, at the end of the day, when you're looking at the car from outside, right through the screen to push your message in HD. And that's basically what Pranos Hologlass is. It was designed for something that works. The same hardware works across all sedans and SUVs. And you know, somewhat affordable, highly HD, easy to install, user-friendly. And you know, when it comes to the utilitarian aspect, right, I mean, you're basically visually communicating outdoors now. Your car now has a visual communication layer that you control. All right, that's what's cool about this. So that's basically the interior demo, guys. Like I said, it wasn't supposed to be some intricate demo that only some rocket scientists are supposed to understand. This is something that you buy, and you can literally watch 4 videos and you can install it yourself, even if you've never had a car in your life. You know, a kid can install this thing, and that's what's cool about it. And you get the same output, which is full HD screen, retrofitted. When you're looking at the car, perfectly fits your window pattern. Ready to go. All right, that's the end of the demo, guys. Money Talk says that's fresh. Hopefully, you guys enjoying the interior demo. If you guys have any questions or I didn't cover something, feel free to add it in the chat. I'll try to address it as best as I can. Feel free to put your car make model. I'm looking at the chat again, so put your car make model and you're in the chat. I'll let you know if you should do the back or the side. Because once again, if you have a sedan, you're going to want to do the rear sides. You can't do the back windshield on sedans. You can only do back windshields on SUVs. And for those of you guys that saw the demo, we're here for the demo that just happened a few minutes ago. You guys understand. For those of you guys that are just joining, we're going to do the demo again at $45,000. But for those of you guys that saw the demo, you guys can stick around. If you guys want to hear me address any other questions you guys may have. You guys stay for that. Okay, Maddie Collison, you're gonna run to the very side. By the way, you guys can do what Maddie did. Put your car make model in there. So Nissan Sentra, you're going to the rear side. How does it hook up on the sunroof? So it's a suction cup now. So you pop it in, pop it out. Same thing on the opposing window. Okay? And it's shock absorbing. So if you have any movement, things like that, the screen's active. And it's detachable, right? So the cool thing is you can take it on, take it off. Maybe you're using it with your car. Jerry Custom Leather Works. He's wondering about his truck. Feel free to put your, what kind of truck is it? Ford F-150. Put your car, make model year in the chat, and I'll say no. Oh, Jesse, 2024 Ford Explorer. Yeah, you can do the back, for that one, you can do back windshield or the rear side. So for a Ford Explorer, you can do this window here, or the back, or both. I mean, some can do both. If you have a four-door sedan, you can do that. But like I said, feel free to keep putting your car, make a model here. You want to know for sure if it's compatible or not. When you guys are at the checkout page, where there's your credit card information, where it says add note, that's where you're going to put your car model here. For those of you guys on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick watching the live stream, by the way, guys, we have some cameras behind me. We're also streaming on Twitch, YouTube. Okay. Link in bio. These are all the official accounts. Pranos, this is also for you guys on TikTok here. This is the official company page. They manufacture these systems. I'm just one of the guys manning their live stream. So anyway, you guys can go on the page. You guys are going to see a bunch of videos of people reacting to the system. And this thing isn't public. People crowd around, people take pictures, especially if you've seen it for the first time. And we have video proof of that on this page. This company did 68 million views in the last 12 months. This account, all organic views. There's plenty of videos that did a few million views each. They've been featured, Pranos Inc., the manufacturer, they've been featured on Supercar Blondie, ESPN Sports Center, Forbes, Fortune, TechCrunch, Unilab, Lab Bible, and they've also been featured on the 85 South show. Huge hip-hop show, for those of you guys who know. Jeremy Howard. You guys know what it is. Jeremy Howard, Honda Accord, you guys can make a great side window. Let's see. I'm going through the chat, by the way. I'm scrolling up. Yukon, you can do the back or the side. Ram 1500, you can do the rear side or the back, or both. Honda Accord, you're going to want to do the rear side window, which is this one here. For the Honda Accord, Yukon, you got that one. Someone said no. Jerry, Leo, F-150 for the Ford F-150, you can do that long big window, or you can do the back windows, the rear side windows if you have the cabin crew version of that truck. 1966 Mustang front windshield. Yes, you could do the. So okay, this Sully asked a good question here. So unfortunately, it doesn't work with coupes. I'm not familiar with the 1966. Sorry, the 66 Mustang. Is it a coupe? Is it a two-seater? Or is it a four-seater? You could do the front windshield if you have a backseat row, because the projection system does need to mount basically a few feet away. So there's not enough space. That's why coupes don't work. That's why front windshields work, sedans work. But if you want to do the front windshield on that 1966 Mustang, the question would be, is there a back row? And if so, then yes. If no, and it's like it's like a two-seater coupe, Greg Deleon, Dodge Challenger, you can do the rear side windows on that one. Kaylee, 2001 Chrysler Marquis, you can do the rear side of the back windshield. Chrysler 300, you can do the rear side. By the way, I'm trying to catch up to the channel. Tesla Model 3, yes, you can do the rear side of the back windshield. New import, you can do the rear sides. ProMaster van, I'm not familiar with that one, but if I'm not familiar with something, feel free to DM this account. The customer support team will always get back to you guys. Nightwing, they would never ship out a system with a screen knowingly, they know that it doesn't work. So they always inspect every order and they make sure, hey, this is compatible with that. Also a lot of times if you order, let's say I order a back windshield for this car, they would just reach out to you guys and say, hey, you're going to want to do this one. You're going to want to do the rear side. You cancel the order, you don't want to do the rear side, or change that. They would always be very transparent with you guys. Dodge Durango, you can do the rear sides. Can I put any video? Yes, you can do the business, promote things that you care about. Right now, we're just showing TikTok videos that you see on the page. And you want to put a QR code in the corner, right? To drive that traffic to your website, your social. It's a great, smart, it's very smart to have a QR code. Another way people do it is they put the QR code down here. By the way, guys, I will get back to the chat. I'm working on it. I'm scrolling. All right. Ranch Truck, 2016. King Ranch Truck. Yes, you can do the back windshield. Yes, this company is also listed on Amazon directly through them or TikTok Shop. On Amazon, the $700 version is the front windshield. So the rear side windows, doesn't matter what car, it's like $350. The back windshields are $400, $420, and the front windshields are the ones that are like $660. And that's the same projection system, same everything. Is the screens. Front windshield screens are a little larger. This one's a bit larger than that one, so you guys kind of get where the price justification comes from. All right, Kia Niro, yes, you can do the rear sides. Silverado, you can do the rear sides or the back windshield. Dodge Durango, you can do the back windshield. This one here, or the rear side. It's street legal in all states. Yes, it is legal. The question is, are you playing video playback while you're driving down the highway? You can do video playback in most places, but there's obviously some exceptions. So always double check your local laws. Or maybe your local county laws always take precedence even over your state law, right? So let's say you're, think of Footloose or whatever, you're in that weird county where, they don't allow bumper stickers. Someone was telling me there's a local county law in Texas that doesn't allow bumper stickers, for example, right? So always check the local county laws. Also, you can go static mode while you're driving and do video playback while you're parked. But video playback while you're driving is typically legal because it's a rear outward facing display. It uses as a placeholder. I'm just going to touch on this legal thing really quickly before I go back to the chat. At 180 degrees looking forward from the driver's perspective, that is the latitude that has to be fully distraction free, right? Which means if I'm the driver operating this vehicle at 180 degrees, right, side to side, I can't have anything distracting, right? No phones, things like that, right? These distraction laws that are currently in effect aren't restricting things that are outside the car in front of you, like another hologlass or a bird or anything that could be outside the car, or things that are like something like this. This is 360 degrees from the driver's field of vision, but and facing outward. So that's why this kind of circumvents a lot of these distraction laws. Right? Distraction laws on the road, make sure that whoever's operating the vehicle is distraction free at 180 degrees away. So if there's something in the back seat, there's kids in the back seat, moving around, dancing in the back seat, right, or whatever it is in the back seat that's distracting you, that's not illegal, right? Obviously, it might be illegal if they're not wearing seatbelts, right? You might get it for that. You guys get that, right? You guys get the point on driving right. All right, but look it up on ChatGPT, put your local county law, ChatGPT or Google or whatever it is, and say, hey, can I play video on my back windows facing out? Can I do that? Put your logo county. You'll see what I'm talking about. Ask, what's the field of vision? And where, it'll kind of get into all that. Basically, what I just talked to you guys about. But I want you guys to do your own research, and this company definitely encourages you guys to do so. Chevy Blazer, you can do the rear side of the back windshield. Tesla Model Y, you can do the back or the rear sides. Pro Master van, I'm not familiar with that one. You can do HRV, you can do the rear sides. Model Y, you can do the rear sides or the back windshield. They ship locally. Santa Fe Sport, you can do the rear sides of the back windshield. Durango 2013, you can do the rear sides of the back windshield. Chevy Tahoe, rear sides and the back as well. Chevy Express, you can do either or. Scrolling back down. Ford F-150 Ford, yeah, you can do the rear sides of the back. HRV, where are you located? This company is a San Francisco-based company. They ship these carbon display systems globally. This is the kit, the box you see above, plus your custom screen. But yeah, the team is quite distributed across the United States, but they're headquartered in San Francisco. All right. Uncle Shelby, Cadillac Lyric. I'm not familiar with that one. Is it compatible with the Chevy Silverado? Yes. Bernie Mac, yes. Liz, Dusty. I need this just for my work computer. So that's the other thing, guys. If you want to just screen mirror from your phone, or if you have a laptop, it does come with an HDMI adapter too. And if you don't want to use the app, you can just screen mirror from a laptop, like Dusty suggested. You can do that too. Okay. Let's see. I'm scrolling through, guys. By the way, I'm scrolling up to get to everyone's comment. That's what's going on. So, like I said, I promised you guys a response to every single comment. By the way, guys, when we keep tapping the screen, when we get to 45,000 taps, we're going to show you guys the installation process. It's more. We showed you guys at 35,000 just recently. We're going to do it again. For those of you guys who just joined, we're going to do it again at 45. Okay? So tap, tap, tap. Helps us out. And, it's like Thug Life. Kia 5, you can do the rear sides on that one. BMW X6, you can do the back windshield, rear side on that one. S550 Benz, you can do, for those S classes, you're going to do the rear sides. The reason that back windshield is only working for those sedans is the angle, right? It's almost like 45 degrees. It's a little distorted. So these four-door sedans, this one's great because it's always facing the sidewalk, especially if you get in the right side. Right? That's the great profile for vehicles. You'll see on the side of the road, right? You see you driving by, that's the one. Back windshields too, but if you're looking at targeting people on the side of the road, people on the sidewalk with your message, that's the one. Kia 2015. Okay, I need the model number, Mr. Eli. Larry, okay, so I need the specific car make model on here. Because what I'm doing is I need to basically understand if it's an SUV or a four-door sedan. If it's an SUV, you can do the back windshield or the rear side. If you have a four-door sedan, it doesn't matter what four-door sedan you may have, you only do the rear side. So that's kind of what we're doing. But yeah, feel free to put your car make model on here. I know most of them, but not all of them. Keep tapping the screen, by the way. This is the official company page. There's a bunch of videos on this page that show people reacting to it, videos of it on different vehicles, things like that. Also, there's a lot of information on their website, link in bio, when it comes to regulatory compliance, frequently asked questions, things of that nature. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. Mercedes E300. Yes, you can do the rear side window on that one. Larry. BMW X6. Yes, you can do the back windshield, the rear side. Kia Optima LX. You can do the rear sides or the back. Great to scare folks for Halloween. Yes, we actually have some ghosts earlier on here. I don't have it on right now, but Jeep Compass, you can do the rear side to the back windshield. Lexus 300, yes, you can do the rear side to the back windshield. Great for Halloween, yes. The ghosts, yeah, we have ghosts. There's obviously promo videos, right? So it's like, think about it. You can promote your business, put your QR code. Great for promo. Promote yourself, but yes, you can use it for all kinds of stuff. Kia 2024, I need that. The model, the Kia 4150, you can do the rear side of the back windshield. Creative King is wondering about his BMW X6. Yes, you can do the rear side of the back windshield. Lexus RC 300, you can do the rear sides on that one. BMW X2, you can do the back or the rear sides. Charger, you can do the rear sides. Jeep Compass, you can do the rear sides and or the back windshield. 2024 Jeep Compass, you can do the rear side. C43, the Mercedes. Jason, Ford F-150, you can do the rear side to the back windshield. Sammy, rear side of the back windshield. 2016 Escalade. By the way, guys, I'm for those of you guys on Twitch, YouTube or Kick, I'm looking at the TikTok live stream chat. Unfortunately, the chat's not merged. But if you guys have any questions about the product, link in bio. By the way, I have some cameras behind me for live streaming on different platforms as well. But I'm mostly focused on this TikTok. 2016 Escalade rear side to the back. Michael Street, 2014 Jeep Great Cherokee. You can do the rear side with the back windshield on that one. Larry Hendon, 2018 BMW X2. Yes, you can do the rear sides or the back windshield on that one. I'm trying to really get caught up here. Give me 1 second, I'm just going back up. Let's see. Michael Street is wondering about 2014 Jeep Great Cherokee. Yes, you can do the rear side of the back windshield. 2017 F-54. Yes. I know 2000 BMW 320, you had to do the rear side to the back. Lexus 2012. You keep avoiding my question. question is, alright, 20, yes, so 28 CI, yes, you can do that on the very sides. Okay, 20, yeah, put your question in. I don't see your question. Keep tapping, guys. We're at 39,000 taps. When we get to 45, I'm going to show you guys the installation process, show you guys how easy it is. I'm finally caught up to the chat. By the way, you guys see how it took me a while to catch up. I'm back. Keep going ahead. Feel free to continue to ask questions. But yes, this is the Pranos Hologlass system. Allows you to communicate and broadcast content. You can share things that are important to you. It's easy to install, things of that nature. Over here, we have the rear side version. So when I keep answering people's names, rear side, that's the one I mean. You're going to want to order the rear side. They come custom too. So it doesn't matter what car, make, or model, they build the custom screens to perfectly fit your window pattern. As you guys all know, all cars have different window patterns. Okay, so I'm caught up in the chat. Feel free to keep continuing to put your car, make, model, and year in the chat. For those of you guys, by the way, just a recap. You have an SUV, you can do that windshield or you can do the rear side window. It's 4-door sedan, you can do this one. Well, feel free to put it in the chat and I'll confirm for you. That's what we were just doing. I was just trying to catch up. So now I'm running this cam. I'm running this premium fuel. But typically, you can definitely play content without running it through that. All right, can you watch movies? Yes, of course. You can use it to watch movies, tailgating, things like that. It's really more creative for pushing content on the go, pushing things that you care about on the go, right? Whether it's your business or things like that. Diego, Super WRX, yes, we're excited. We got Richard on that one. Richard. So for the 2000 BMW. Put your car, what's the model for that 2000 BMW? And I'll let you know. Feel free to continue for your car make, model, and year. By the way, guys, if you guys are on the checkout page, in the add notes section, yes, I'll be close. Yeah, so we're at 40,000 taps. So we've shown you guys this at 5,000, 15,000, 25,000, 35,000 likes. Now we're at 40,000 likes. We're 5,000 likes. We've shown you guys the interior again. I kind of walk you guys through the screen, the projection system, how easy it is to install, pairing you with the app. I kind of give you guys a whole interior look. But we're going to do that at 5,000. We're 5,000 taps away. So keep tapping. If you guys haven't seen it, tap. If you're a supporter, you think this is cool, tap. That helps it out a ton. It gives you more visibility. Tap. Swing. How do you mount the rear side? Okay, we're gonna we're gonna show you guys. So the rear side, I will show you guys how that's done. I can give you a sneak peek real quick. I'm not gonna get into it all the way right now. We're saving for the 4,000 likes away. That's how it does mount on the course of but it's easy to detach, easy to take on and off. So it's not a permanent modification at all. Alright, so great question though, Quentin. Okay, so we're caught up. This is compatible with all sedans and SUVs. Right now we're just doing content. This could be your business content. This could be your promo. Let's say it's your music, your QR code in the corner, right? Whatever it is, it's your personal billboard to promote things with on the go. How all sedans and SUVs, your back windows converted into a 4HD screen, allowing you to use your back windows as a communication interface on your personal vehicle, so you completely control the message and the narrative on your car. Right now, you're driving around town, you're promoting your business, or maybe you just want to play fun videos, like whatever it is, music. We were playing music video earlier. The list goes on and on and on. Okay. By the way, for those of you guys that are in the product, looking at the product right now, I see some of you guys are adding to the product. Make sure when you're at the checkout page, where you put your credit card in the add note section, that's where you're going to put your car make, model in here. Right? So you're going to put Honda Accord 2013 or whatever it is. Right? That allows the company to manufacture a screen that perfectly fits your car. But if you forget, put it in, no worries. Always confirm with you guys what your car make, model in yours. Sometimes we'll order it without putting it in, whatever. No worries at all. We can never ship this thing out without confirming with you guys first. And sometimes you guys order it for the wrong car. Like let's say I order a back windshield for this car. let you know, hey, it's not compatible with the back windshield. Sedans only compatible with the rear side window. They will let you. Okay? So they wouldn't just like pay your money and say, yeah, good luck. No, they want to make sure you guys have a good experience and it works for you and it makes sense for you. All right, that's the core focus. David Rogers says, cool. Putting my TikTok on Yo says, guess I won't do well with speakers in the car. You'll have to enforce a mounting. Again, that's a great question. So this mount does actually do well even with the speakers that have heavy bass. Because it does connect, he brings up a good point. It does, if you want to play music, right? So if you're playing a video that has music with it, right? It's any Bluetooth speaker, right? Start Bluetooth speaker or the Bluetooth speakers that are in your phone. Built-in ones. But yes, even if you have crazy bass, we've seen it, the screen won't move. There's actually videos, they posted a video of that specific scenario on this page. This is the official company page. These are the official manufacturers. I'm just manning their live stream. Oh, by the way, guys, for the Halloween thing, here's the Halloween thing. Oh, but yeah, you guys can play music. I mean, there was a video where it was like showing zombies trying to get out of the car. So you can get creative with it, right? You control the narrative of your own car. Cool. Someone says, let's see the inside. All right, guys, we're 2,000 likes from seeing the inside. We're almost there. We're 43,000, 2,000 more likes. Maryland. I like orange stuff. Yeah, I mean, camping, tailgating, you can do that. I mean, we had Avatar on here before. Yeah, so we're going to show you guys both mounting options here in a second. All right. Cool. All right. We're at 44,000 likes, guys. We're 1,000 or 1,500 likes away. Someone says it's expensive. By the way, guys, the price that you guys see, the $379, that's the rear side version. And it kind of goes up from there. Back windshield, I believe it's $430. Front windshield's a little more. But keep in mind, it comes with 9 different things. Projection system, mount, power inverter, media player, an HDMI adapter, and of course it comes with a custom screen to model. So there's like 9 different components. And yeah, so you get a lot of value for it. And they've actually gone, I mean, this Pranos Hologlass, this is a Series 2. The Series 1 was a version that was a lot more, or had more features, it was more powerful, but it was thousands of dollars. So it was just way too expensive for most people, so they streamlined it and kind of slimmed it down to this version. So it came a long, long way. But the people saying that it was too expensive was something that they took seriously, and they slimmed down the different features of the product that just didn't make sense, or just maybe weren't too necessary, and they built this version here. So this version is, they cut it down by more than half. But by the way, the Series 1 is discontinued just because the Series 2 already. Cool. Let's see inside time. Are we at 45? All right. Look at that, guys. We did it. Cool. Congratulations to everyone that's tapped. Hey, congratulate. I mean, yeah, appreciate the taps, guys. You guys are awesome. All right. This is the time to show you guys the inside. All right. For those of you guys on YouTube and Twitch, feel free to check us out on link in bio. Right now, I'm focusing on the TikTok. For those of you guys on TikTok, by the way, we have some cameras and we're live streaming on platforms as well at the same time. But right now, my focus is the TikTok one. All right, time to show you guys the inside. Cool. So the Pranos Hologlass system has been designed for something that's easy to install. Anybody, any level of experience. It's an aftermarket system. When I go into this, you guys are going to see standardized, work across all stands and instruments. By the way, guys, I'm not looking at the chat as much when I go into this side, so don't feel like I'm ignoring you. I'm just kind of looking at the bar and showing you guys. First thing I want to show you guys is the screen mount. All right, so when you order the system, you get a customized screen mount that fits your window. Doesn't matter what car maker model, what sedan, what sedan. It's completely detachable. Let's say you want to take it off and you don't want to use it for that day or whatever. I have my hand underneath it, because you guys see how easy it is. You can easily pop it. So look, easily pop out. There's no adhesive, it's just perfectly engineered to fit your respective window. The thickness is the same as a 45 millimeters. So If you want to put it back in, just slap it in. Sorry, slap it back in. By the way, I've been talking for like 4 hours, guys. So that's why I'm tripping over the basic things. So bear with me. Anyway, that's how it pops in. So when you get the system, you get the screen module, pop it in. That's probably the easiest part to install. There's 9 other components that the system comes with, right? Mounting system, projection system, media player, HDMI adapter, power inverter, animation. Those are the main ones that you need. The way you're going to mount the projection system is on the center. That's how you're mounting it. It's shot. There's one that's a good box. Construction of the back windows, as you guys know, is not illegal. Not being able to see the back windows is illegal except for the see these ones. Now, is it convenient and all that? That's the best for you to decide. You take it on and off. Maybe you want to use it while you're parked. Maybe if you want to use it while you're driving, you're going to obviously your rear mirrors. From a federal standpoint, it's all required. So, what was it?